Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. The Champions League quarter-finals end here. It's the second legs for Manchester City versus Bayern Munich and Benfica versus Inter tonight. We will find out our semi-finals for 2 weeks' time. A very exciting occasion and of course, joined by Harry as always. Very excited for tonight. Of course, you didn't see last night, Chelsea were knocked out by Real Madrid, unfortunately. And, of course, AC Milan managed to topple Napoli away from home. But, yeah, so those two through tonight. Two more will join them in the elusive Champions League semi-final places. And talking you guys through the action, it's us. As always, no change. Bayern versus Manchester City. Benfica versus Inter, the two games tonight. We'll start with Bayern City, the big one, the one we'll be focusing on. Is it done already?
I mean, it is the big one, but as you say, Bayern will have to pull off probably one of the best comebacks in Champions League history if they are to topple Manchester City tonight. I personally don't see it happening. Home crowd, who knows? We could see an absolute miracle, but they have to win by 3 goals just to take us into extra time. They have to win by 4 goals to take us, to get through.
Yeah.
I just don't see it happening.
It's going to take quite the momentous occasion for anything other than Manchester City into the semi-finals. But we can hope and pray that maybe a shock is on the cards. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good game regardless. Bayern will be keen to win even if it doesn't result in them progressing. Manchester City, on the other hand, will want to show just how good they are. Because obviously we know they are good. Yeah. But they want to really compound that fact. But yeah, should we do the lineups?
Yes.
I think that's a good place to start. I've already got 4 votes in the polling chat, 50-50 at the moment. So I think that shows just how split everyone is between these sides. But as for those lineups then, Bayern Munich will start with the home side, of course, at the Allianz tonight. Very beautiful stadium. They line up in a 4-2-3-1. Jan Sommer between the sticks. Still no Manuel Neuer. He won't be back till the end of the season. Flat 4 then of Pavard, Upamecano, De Ligt, and interestingly, João Cancelo in for Alphonso Davies facing his former side. In the pivot, it's captain Joshua Kimmich and Leon Goretzka. Sane on the right. Coman on the left. Musiala in that attacking midfield role with Choupo-Moting leading the line. It's an interesting lineup. Very interesting lineup. Bayern Munich, it's a shape they're quite familiar with, but obviously new coach Thomas Tuchel. It's going to be interesting to see whether the formation works, whether this tactic works, especially against this very good Manchester City team. As for the visitors, it's their very unconventional 3-2-4-1 again. Ederson between the sticks. Then their back 3, Nathan Ake, Diaz and Akanji, very solid. In the pivot, Stones and Rodri together. Obviously, we know the fluidity the system has, but in attack, this is how they'll look. Bernardo Silva on the right, Grealish on the left, Captain Gundogan and De Bruyne, those attacking midfielders, Haaland leading the line. But yeah, should be a very interesting match.
Yeah, 2 strong teams as expected. I think Bayern will give it a good go, but I just can't see them being good enough to really topple City. I think Cancelo is an interesting one. That is I guess maybe more fired up. I don't know.
I don't know about the fitness of Alphonso Davies either. It may be a forced through injury, or they just prefer Cancelo in that role. I mean, you'd imagine he'll play. Well, I don't know how he'll play, but he used to be an inverted wing back for City. Whether he'll play in a similar role for Bayern, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I don't really know how the Bayern system works. By the way, guys, apologies if the Wi-Fi is bad. Last night we didn't even have an issue with the Wi-Fi. Tonight we've already had it going up and down. But yeah, apologies. Hopefully it fixed itself before the start of the stream. But before the start of the game. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Aquilina McKenzie, by the way. Of course, if there are anyone else in chat, then make sure to get involved. But yeah, what's there to discuss? We've looked back at last week.
Bayern weren't. I don't think they deserve to lose 3-0, to be honest. They shouldn't have lost 3-0. The amount of chances they had, how they lost that game 3-0, I do not know.
Yeah.
And they kind of threw it away. It was poor. They weren't that bad, and it was poor.
It was, yeah. They really shouldn't have lost in the manner which they did. it's not good enough, and I think I can't see them being in the Champions League semi-finals really. But if they are to get through, it's going to take a big win. Therefore, they're probably going to play well tonight. So maybe then they'll be merited for it. But it's good. I think it's going to be a good game regardless. Thomas Tuchel will not want to. Because I think if Bayern get knocked out tonight, Tuchel will be worried about his future as Bayern manager, especially considering Dortmund still, but Dortmund have their ways of throwing it all away. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. Of course, City very much in a tough title race of their own. If they win next Wednesday, which is going to be an interesting game, and we're obviously going to be live for it. If they win next Wednesday, they should be Premier League champions, bar other slip-ups, of course. But, yeah, the Champions League's the one that's always escaped them so far. But I feel like this could be their year, unfortunately. Real don't look, unstoppable. Who else really is there? Benfica, Inter, AC, those sorts of sides aren't sides that challenge Man City for Champions Leagues. Then, yeah, as I say, Real don't really look good enough. I think if City get to the semis, Real will lose. I think City will beat them, and then in the final against one of the Milan sides, most likely, probably going to be a win there. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it all unfolds. We'll probably do a podcast next week, I think, on who will win the Champions League. Of course, tonight we'll find out who are those semi-finalists. And yeah, should be really exciting. Looking back at 2 weeks ago, because I feel like we brushed over that quite quickly. Manchester City, their biggest threat going forward, of course, was Erling Haaland. Do you think, Harry, that Bayern could contain him this evening?
No. It's Erling Haaland. He's going to... But he beats any defence he plays against, and I think that's the worry for Bayern, even if they can score three tonight.
He's still human, though, Haaland. I know he has an insane goal record, but there's ways you can nullify his threat.
Maybe. I don't know. Bayern, if the problem is Bayern, the reason I don't have much hope for Bayern is because they played well at the Etihad last week and they still lost 3-0. So what if they still play? As I said, they put in a good performance. If a good performance is 3-0, they're going to need a perfect performance.
Yeah, I feel that Manchester City, they've not won a Champions League yet. But Haaland, I think, is the missing piece because I saw a stat this morning that no Man City players ever won the Golden Boot, the Premier League Golden Boot. Aguero, his highest tally for goals in a season, Man City's highest tally for goals in a season is at like 32, 33, something like that. And Haaland's already at 42. So yeah. I think he does make a difference because in games where you're struggling to break down a defence, something sensational from Haaland can be the difference. So I do think he does offer Man City a lot there. Match them, let alone beat them. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Again, apologies guys for the Wi-Fi. Harry's working on a fix or just slamming doors. I don't really know, but hopefully he'll be able to find some workaround. But yeah, in the meantime, the poll in chat, let's have a little look. 6 votes so far, 67% confident the visitors will win. I think you're justified in that opinion because Manchester City are a really good side. And then of course, yeah, Bayern with the remaining 33%. And welcome to the stream, AFCB Fan TV. Just listing the channel the game is on, thank you. And yeah, should be an interesting one. By the way, championship action going on and Norwich are conceded to QPR. Norwich's horrendous season gets even worse. QPR 19th in the league at the moment. And Watford have scored against Cardiff. But yeah, we'll keep up with the championship action as well. Of course, Reading Luton is on as well, which is the game, of course, that we should all care about. But Champions League takes priority, unfortunately, over the Championship. But yeah, Bayern players, City players now making their way out to the tunnel as we get prepared to get underway today. It's been a messy stream start. It's not been the, Wi-Fi's not helped there, but hopefully we can have a stable connection and have a good game. I'm hoping that even if Bayern do get knocked out tonight, they put up a bit of a fight. They give us something to watch, put on a show. But yeah, I'm not confident. I'm not confident they're going to give us anything all that interesting. But you never know. You never know. Will be interesting to see. And yeah, I think that's everything that we have to talk about. Players making their way down the tunnel. It's a lovely tunnel here at the Allianz Arena. But yeah. Bayern players out first, City players now to join them. Just another thought then. Bayern's goal threat tonight. Last time out, they didn't really have much of a goal threat. It's probably going to come from similar players, but it's an interesting lineup, of course, for Bayern, because there is no Sadio Mane, of course. He didn't start the last game. Choupo-Moting didn't offer much in the way of goal threat. Whether Sané, Musiala and Coman can provide a better performance than they did in the first leg obviously remains to be seen. Hopefully they can, but I'm not confident they will. So it'll be interesting how it all plays out. Hopefully, as I say, Bayern can put on a show. But yeah, I don't know. I just think even if Bayern were to score 3 tonight, there's no way City don't score even 1. So I feel whatever Bayern throw at City, City can throw the same back. 8 votes in the poll and chat, 75% Manchester City now. It's 9 votes and another vote in the favour of Bayern. But yeah, keep the votes coming in. Get those predictions in chat as well, because I'll do my prediction. I'm sure Harry will do his once he's solved the Wi-Fi issues. But as for my prediction, as much as I want to say 3-0 Bayern, it's not strong. Realistically, just not gonna pull off the great comeback that we're all hoping for. But yeah. On the stream, Nick Knack, welcome mate. Hi Peeps, hello mate, and yeah. Moments away now from Kickoff. The players on the pitch. The UEFA Champions League anthem, I'm sure, is blaring out of some speakers at the Allianz as we speak. And yeah, do love a Champions League night. They're always very exciting. Hopefully this game can live up to the expectations. A 3-0 Bayern win, it's the prayer, isn't it? But I don't know, is it realistic? Probably not. We can pray. The titles, and yeah, hopefully tonight they can give the Premier League champions, the reigning Premier League champions, and the Premier League hopefuls this year a bit of a challenge. What's your prediction, Harry?
I'll go 1-0 Bayern. I don't think they'll have enough to overturn a tie, but I still think they'll win on the night. I'll go for a goal from Leroy Sané.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Bayern shaking hands with the officials now. The players making their way to their sides of the pitch.
Be a good game.
Some lovely tifos, well not tifos, but Bayern creating the atmosphere with a nice display in their home end.
I'm interested to see how City plays today.
Yeah, it's tough obviously when you're on loan. You're facing against your current club, of course, especially in a competition like the Champions League.
Yeah.
Tonight for Cancelo, you know, if he wins, he's one step closer to getting a Champions League medal. If he loses, he's one step closer to getting a Champions League medal. So
yeah,
it really is a bit of a win-win or a lose-lose, depending on how you look at it. But yeah. Nick Nat Cancelo to score. That would be good, wouldn't it? That would be brilliant.
Pep wouldn't be very happy.
The City fans were booing him last week. And yeah, we have the only Champions League official actually recognised, Clement Turpin, in charge of the action tonight. And yeah, hopefully he referees a good game.
Yeah.
Only the 1 yellow card for City to be mindful of as well. Forgotten his first name now. Manuel Akanji on a yellow card tonight. If he was to pick up a booking, he would be suspended. From City, they're in there, yeah. A limey, weird kit. I don't really know how to describe it. I think it's the one Haaland made his debut in, I want to say.
What, against Liverpool in the Community Shield?
No.
Oh.
I meant Premier League debut.
Oh.
Seem to remember, but I might be wrong there. I just remember making a thumbnail early in the season and he wore that in that shirt. But
right.
Yeah, City about to get us underway here. Reading Luton kicks off as well. That's Bayern getting us started. And Jamal Musiala setting up this bat. Thomas Tuchel never lost to Pep Guardiola until last week. Times in the space of 8 days. Will that happen? Guess I'll have to wait and find out. Is Musiala over this kickoff? Bayern. I don't know why there's such a wait here, but
taking their time.
They certainly are. I don't know where Turpin's gone. I'm guessing he's sorting out his VAR systems and all that or something. In the meantime, panning to Oliver Kahn, one of the directors at Bayern Munich, and of course one of their legendary players, former goalkeeper. But yeah, Bayern creating quite the atmosphere. There's a lot of banners and a lot of red shirts, unsurprisingly, in that home end. Jamal Musiala, I think it's an interesting topic because I thought he played well in the first leg, but he didn't score. And he creates a really good opportunity. That can be the difference. I genuinely don't know why this is taking so long. I think Turpin's probably having some issues. I'd guess. I don't know. Yeah, he's just gone. He's genuinely just left. But yeah, I'm sure there won't be too much more of a delay to proceedings. Pep getting over a few of his players. I'm surprised I haven't thrown on a ball yet or something, just to keep the legs moving. Because everyone is just stood still at the moment as we wait for tonight's game to kick off. I'm sure I'll start asking the fourth fisher in a moment. Where's Clement Turf in goal? But yeah, De Bruyne, another player that can make the difference tonight. We've seen partnership with Haaland has been so effective. Manchester City, Turpin's back as they look to overturn a 3-0 deficit here at the Allianz Arena. Bernardo Silva. Well, that's well dealt with by De Ligt. And Bayern, they look really panicky already on the ball here, Bayern. And it does look like it's going to be a 4-2-3-1 out of possession, transitioning into a 3-4-3 in possession. Coman dropping into that sort of right wing back role. Cancelo pushes forward. Pavard slots back into a back three. It's interesting to see whether that shape can conquer this 3-2-4-1. And whether Jan Sommer can try and make less mistakes than he did in the first leg. He's already playing some very risky balls.
We know he likes to take risks.
Out from the back, but here's Matthias De Ligt. Happy just to dribble start of Meccano. Can carry the ball well as well, and now he's trying to find Coman with the pass. Great touch from Kingsley Coman. But Ruben Diaz wins it back, and now City can come the other way. Back with Diaz. Bayern applying the press. And Ederson smashes it clear. Dove Meccano has a thing or two to think about with Haaland giving him chase, but he knocks it back to Sommer, and Bayern can take a breather. The Swiss shot stopper gives it to De Ligt. Don't want to say that 10 times fast. Choupo-Moting. Now Kimmich. Good touch from Musiala. Finds Pavard. This is nice play from Bayern.
Realistically, Bayern need an early goal.
Yeah, 3's a lot to get. They want to get one as soon as possible. That was a good ball into the box. Didn't fall for their man. Now João Cancelo. Sane. The future of Cancelo is going to be an interesting one. Especially if he can't cross a ball without hitting his teammate. Nah, it's not on the same wavelength there as Leroy Sané. Akanji, and Fernando does well there to hold on to the ball. They're trying to pressure him into this corner. Cancelo blocks the forward pass. Out of play for a City throw.
But not happy.
Yeah. Thomas Tuchel.
But realistically,
just his fourth game in charge, fifth game in charge.
If this is still 0-0 at half time, the tie's gone.
I don't think it necessarily is, because a goal every 15 minutes and suddenly they turn it around. I think if it's 0-0 at half time, I think Bayern fans would take that, because that means they haven't conceded. That could be their biggest issue, is conceding, of course, Bayern Munich.
So they could score 3 but concede 2. And then...
Ridiculous Manchester City side from just running right again.
Yeah, and again, Sommer playing dangerously there.
He's smart though, because he knows that either he gets the ball to De Ligt or Bernardo puts it out for a throw, out for a goal kick. Got away with it. Yeah. Goretzka. Pavard.
Obviously, Benfica Inter, I don't think Benfica will have enough to overturn that deficit either. Yeah,
of course, if City are scoring a couple and Benfica get one back or something like that, then we will switch over. We'll keep with whatever game has the greatest chance of providing some action, really.
And I mean, it'd be very interesting if we did see extra time tonight, saying the deficits on aggregate in both games are quite large.
2-0 is definitely overturnable, especially Benfica at home.
It could be interesting, but I think Inter were quite good last week.
Yeah.
Well, that's a poor ball from Choupo-Moting.
I think that's a mistake on the graphics, by the way. Yeah, it is Inter at home, but yeah. But no, it definitely is this week's
I swear Benfica are at home.
No, Inter at home. I do remember talking about last week, 'cause obviously they lost the home leg, and we were saying if it's the other way around, maybe they can do something at home, but they've cocked up the home leg. But yeah.
Oh, I must have clicked the wrong one then.
No, it's the right one because Bayern are at home.
Oh, okay. Akanji.
Now De Bruyne. And Akanji. Sprays it out wide. Well brought down that by Nathan Ake. And now Diaz. Diaz plays it forward. Rodri. Diaz. Heavy touch. And is Choupo-Moting in offside position? I was pulled back for a free kick, I think. No, it is offside.
That's harsh.
No, Choupo-Moting was in offside position.
Oh, I suppose
they want the foul, but...
Yeah, so if you're fouled offside, it's just still offside.
Which it'll be about. Yeah, 21 votes in the poll and chat, by the way. 76% of you think Manchester City will win. 24% thinking Bayern Munich will win. Absolutely nobody has voted for a draw. Keep those votes coming in throughout the match. De Bruyne. Stopped by of Meccano. He goes back to Sommer. And Bayern regain possession. Coman flicks it on. Diaz has the ball. Now Nathan Ake. And it's back with Ederson. Ederson happy to hold on to this. Under not a lot of pressure. Bayern just taking their time. As we get a weird angle from the Champions League. Thanks. The director's gone a bit mental. Kevin De Bruyne. Now Akanji. Nice inside from De Bruyne. Stones. Good touch from Bernardo. That's one back by Bayern.
I mean, that took 3 people though to press him to
Sane. Inside to Kimmich. He managed to get the ball out of his feet and can come forward now, though Musiala can't get there ahead of Gundogan. And it rolls back to Ederson, who has to kick it away. Doesn't roll into his box. Keep those votes coming in. Preferably vote for Bayern, win or draw, so we can get this percentage of City winning to 69%.
Well,
Welcome to the stream, Gary.
I thought you were going to say we can go to extra time, but...
No, it's much more important that we get the Man City vote on the percentage on the stream.
Funny number.
To 69. Turpin and Tuchel engaging in
We're 6 minutes in, and Tuchel's already furious at something.
I think he's upset.
Oh, that's not a foul.
I thought it was over Coman still, but yeah.
No, it was not a foul from... I think the officials have changed their shirts. Because I swear they're in blue.
I don't think they ever wear blue.
They do.
I've never seen a UEFA official or anything other than black, though.
You're not?
No.
I've seen it in all sorts of colours.
I thought they only wear one colour.
No, they're blue as well.
I'm convinced I've never seen that.
What if a team plays in black?
Who plays in black?
Dortmund away.
Why have I never seen that then? Ball across the box, it's over here, and Choupo-Moting was never going to get there. Sane keeps the play alive. Another ball into the box, it's over for everyone. Oh, he was never...
Sorry, Choupo-Moting.
He was never going to get up to that.
He could have ran backwards.
Sane wins it back again. And he shouldn't have played the ball there. He passed it to De Bruyne rather than just getting fouled.
That's the way Tuchel ran after that and backheeled it to...
Yeah, quite a few Manchester... These sides are intertwined in a sense. There's a couple ex-City players playing for Bayern, namely Leroy Sane and João Cancelo, of course, Pep Guardiola, current Manchester City manager, former Bayern Munich manager. And I think both sides are quite similar in the way that they've dominated in their domestic leagues, but neither have had great European success. Of course, Bayern have got 2 Champions Leagues in the last decade, and City have never won the competition. But for a side that wins the league every year, you expect them to have more dominance in the Champions League.
Yeah, one man also looking at tonight is Deo Upamecano. Had a terrible first leg. It's fair to say that's not a foul either from Clement Turpin.
I don't think he committed the foul, did he, Turpin?
No, but he called it, and again, it's a wrong decision.
Yeah. City can't get into any rhythm yet, says Nick Knack. I 100% agree there.
That's not a foul.
Yeah, Pavard does
It's a
Does he
50,
clip him?
shoulder to shoulder. And this is Koeman making a brilliant run.
This seems to be along the floor. I don't know why he zipped it.
He's
Just smashed it over into the box. If he just plays that along the floor, Choupo-Moting can just tap it home. I mean, he'd probably just put it straight at Edison or past the post, but never know, he might get in the back of the net.
Oh, what was that off the ball?
Stones and Goretzka coming together, and it's a Manchester City free kick again.
They both just chucked each other to the floor.
And now he wants a word with Leon Goretzka, that he's trying to get Haaland to leave him alone. We've got a goal in the other game tonight. Inter Milan 1, Benfica 0. But that should give us a Milan derby on one side of the draw, and then Real Madrid Man City as it stands on the other side of the draw. What, a Milan derby? Nah, I think that's the most exciting you could get on that. Because what other two teams do we care about? Yeah, if we end up with, I don't know, who could we? Like Benfica, Napoli was an option, wasn't it? Who cares about that? You know, it's not as exciting. I think a Milan derby is the best outcome given the quarter-final draws we got. The other side of the draw, I mean, I would have wanted Chelsea through, but realist and the storylines between Chelsea and Bayern, obviously Tuchel and all that would have been interesting. But overall, I think Man City, Real Madrid's probably the best two sides there, without a shadow of a doubt, really. Bayern haven't been great this year. Manchester City, on the other hand, also, you know, they've dropped off a little bit, but they're still an incredible side and they're playing some lovely football. Could easily come away with the continental treble, Champions League, and of course the FA Cup. So, yeah, I think City Real Madrid is probably the best semi-final we could get. It's just a shame that's not the final, because I think this could be the worst, or well, on paper, one of the least exciting Champions League finals in recent memory. Hopefully, it can excite us, but I think potentially that semi between City and Real, that is a competition between the two best sides in football right now. De Bruyne just ran into Upamecano, by the way, and fell over. Like, fully, Upamecano just stood there as De Bruyne just ran into him. So, I thought it was going to be a foul on Upamecano, having a player to run at him, but no. And Akanji fouls Cancelo, and that's going to be a Manchester City free kick. Has Mane punched anyone yet? No, Gary. Mane's still not back from his internal suspension.
Is he coming back or not?
I don't know, really. Bayern have said he's going to face some time away, and obviously, apparently they're looking to sell him in the summer, and I think he's been ordered to pay a fine as well by the club, but yeah, it's an interesting one. Will Sadio Mane ever play for Bayern Munich again? Potentially not. I mean, they don't have to play him.
No.
I don't know, they'll probably get by with Choupo-Moting until the end of the season in the Bundesliga, and they're not going to be in the Champions League after this evening.
Although, you never know. And here come Bayern now. Koeman didn't foul there, surely.
Koeman fouled, but apparently not.
Oh, I thought Tuchel's getting sent off at this rate.
I've been just waiting to get up.
Call from Clement Turpin.
There wasn't much fury from his teammates, though, so that's just Koeman going down quite softly.
No, he gets caught there. I think
No,
Diaz is looking at him as well.
No,
was
he
looking
doesn't.
at him.
It didn't look like any contact to me on that. I need to see another replay, but that didn't look like much contact at all, if any. Anyway, Edison goes along with it, looking for Haaland, stopped by De Ligt, now Goretzka. And Kimmich. Such a brilliant footballer, Joshua Kimmich. I don't think I appreciate him as much as I should, because I don't see him enough.
No.
I should watch more Bundesliga, but unless it's one of the big games, don't really watch. And even then, I remember watching Bayern Dortmund a couple of weeks back.
I was just focused on my desk.
Well, it's the same time as the Chelsea Villa games. I was only really half watching.
Yeah.
You know, sat in a hotel.
Villa scored. And...
yeah, just turned my eyes off. Here is Bernardo Silva. Interesting call again. I know Bernardo was good in the first leg, but interesting to have no Mahrez.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe just that's how Pep feels. I mean, this is brilliant.
That's sensational. I don't know what one's actually being broadcast, but on Red Button there is... well, the other one's Middlesbrough Hull.
Koeman. Good drive.
Now Pavard.
What is it with Bayern fizzing at each other?
He tried to cut it back and it was blocked.
Yeah, we didn't cut it back properly.
Coman. Well, if it had reached its intended target on the edge of the box, it would have been
put a bit of curl on it. Kimmich. He's got to switch it short, really. What's he doing?
What options do you have there?
Musiala down here.
Musiala? Where?
Down. Oh, I was going to say, sorry.
Yeah, and that would have been a very difficult outside the boot pass through 2 players that could have easily been intercepted.
Kimmich can do that.
Yeah, or he could just turn around and maintain possession like they have. Yeah. Yeah, so welcome to the stream. I predict 3-3 Bayern. You think Bayern are coming back here?
I'd love that.
I mean, yeah, it would be a sensational game, sensational stream. Very exciting. I just don't see it. Also, Watford, by the way, went 1-0 up in that game against... As they approach half-time in those early championship kickoffs.
They're in big trouble. Well, one back from Coman.
Coman then fouled, but Bayern still in possession. Musiala slides through. Sane in behind. Has to score. And it's wide. It's wide. He gets it past Ederson. But he doesn't get it in the back of the net. Promising from Bayern.
Has to score that.
But you feel that was their chance to really put a bit of pressure on.
When you're 3-0 down on aggregate in a Champions League quarter-final and you're through on goal.
Lovely counter. Jamal Musiala slides it through. Sane.
Did not take a touch or someone. He generally put it wide. Yeah.
It's a really difficult angle. This is brilliant defending from John Stones to narrow him off. Ederson then comes out big. It's a difficult finish for Leroy Sane. He does well. That could have easily been in the back of the net. And you can see from Pep's facial expressions that worried him.
Should have gone for the dink. Just chipped it over Ederson. He fell to the ground.
Now City have played through Bayern.
Here we go.
De Bruyne tries to get out wide to Grealish. Cut out though. Bit of confusion at the back of Meccano now in his own 6-yard box.
I would not trust that man in the 6-yard box last week.
He's looked composed in the first 17 minutes. Musiala. Now Matthias de Ligt. Open Meccano. He finds Cancelo on this left-hand side. And now inside, Goretzka. Musiala. The ball escapes him there.
And Haaland's in.
Haaland. Tuchel thinks off. Offside. If that... that's a red card.
He's gone.
I was going to say, if that is onside of Meccano's off, and he is.
Offside.
There we go. Offside.
He's got to rescind it, right?
Yeah.
He hasn't done that yet, Turpin.
Okay.
No, he's fine.
That's what I thought.
Wow.
So that's why I was waiting, because I thought there's no way Haaland's on here. If he is, it's a red.
They are going to check it now, obviously, because if he is on side here, Meccano's off.
It's a silly foul from Meccano, but necessary, really. But I don't know how on earth he managed to get there.
They are just going to check it quickly to make sure that he is onside.
Offside.
Offside, yeah.
What's happening here?
He's going to rescind it.
Red card is gone for offside. Meccano applauds. Because that really would have been game over.
Oh yeah, we would have just... I don't know what we'd done.
Haaland that is incredibly tight by a knee. But City got cut open way too easily there.
Tuchel applauds it because he knows, he did the right thing there, mate. He's applauding the referee and now he's to get booked for it. Tuchel, yeah.
Thomas Tuchel awarded the first yellow card of the evening.
18 minutes in. He's not going to last the full 90, let's be honest.
He's been animated in the opening parts of today's game. I think he lasts if Bayern are winning. I don't think he does if City are winning.
He's still... I don't know why Tuchel's now ranting to the liner as well. He's getting himself sent off. Look, Meccano. He'd a bit scared there when the card came out. Turton's really annoyed because he knew that was a big paycheck. Red card in the Champions League.
100%.
De Ligt. Oh, that's nice.
So they get paid per card, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, they get there's certain bonuses, aren't there, for cards and stuff like that.
Was that a good tackle?
Okay, no, that's 100% a foul, yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, and a why was Turton excited? They got a fight. His stature doesn't help in Clement Turk. He's trying to stamp authority on all these blokes that are just talking at him.
Looks funny, but... Yeah, look at the poll in chat. There's 64% Manchester City, 29% Bayern Munich, 7% draw. Looked off, closer than I thought, though. says Nick-Nack
To be
on
fair,
that.
I think Ake got the ball.
On that Haaland decision. It was. I thought he must have been well offside because it was like him and Meccano and then no one for ages.
But he was also like 5 yards ahead of Meccano.
Yeah. Maybe it's Meccano made up the ground.
I wonder the angle looked worse because we didn't see it straight on, did we? We saw it from the side. Sane and Kimmich go to the free kick. Not the shooting position really. It's going to be a ball in. If Sane looks like he's going to hit it, I'll be very surprised if he does. But again, it's a good situation that Bayern can take advantage of.
Come on!
Sane does hit it and it's safe.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought it was Kingsley Coman who took the shot, but Leroy Sane aims for the near post. Ederson fairly comfortable. But he gave something to think about there, Sane. And that's one of the corners.
I tell you what, it looked less convincing than it did from the...
Yeah. Just dips and swerves, and Ederson has to make a strong save for this left hand. We missed the corner thanks to a replay, but it wasn't a good one anyway.
It came to absolutely nothing.
Throw now for Bayern. Sainz just walked onto the pitch with the ball in his hands. I thought the ref was just going to book him there. Anyway,
he's red card out again.
Yeah. Pavard. Now Delete. Cancelo. Wants to come down this left. Bernardo Silva, though, forces him backwards. Now Meccano. Kimmich. Delete. This is my thing, though. David Meccano, incredibly composed in possession, a good defender, very physical, but he does have errors in him, and he does make some stupid decisions. Like that was a smart one, but on another day, that's onside and it's a rash foul.
Yeah. Coman.
I know, obviously in this game they actually can't afford to concede.
That's blocked, so they'll take the corner though.
Flying in, no, it's going to get caught by Ederson. I thought he might get caught out.
Again, they gave Ederson something to think about.
Yeah.
That Sane chance, you just think that's got to be buried. So they're going to look back
That
on
could be
that
a game-changing moment, really. Yeah. They score there. It's only 2 in 70 minutes.
Even less than that. They'd had plenty of time.
It's been a good 5 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah. But City have not been convincing. If Bayern can get a goal soon, then I'd back them.
Yeah. Joshua Kimmich. Here's Matthias still it.
Also now Bayern will be frustrated that they conceded 3. Because realistically they should have probably only conceded 1 and scored 1. Even if they're only 2-0 down, it'd be much, just less
3-1 Cardiff against Watford as well. That's a fascinating game. Cardiff 3 goals away at Vicarage Road after Watford went 1 up. Musiala. Outside the boot pass, forwards to Coman. Coman puts it on his right, cuts it across. Sane, Goretzka, and it's a terrible shot. And Bayern are letting chances go to waste. Firstly, Coman should have kept going and squared it to Choupo-Moting. He cuts in, fair enough, finds Sane. Sane should shoot, gives to Goretzka. Goretzka,
world's worst
a
shot.
horrendous effort. And
That's another huge opportunity gone, again. And probably it doesn't look like a close chance because of how far he put it over the bar.
Yeah.
That was a really good effort, and that has genuinely gone, 10 metres over the posts? And the ball wasn't even bouncing. It was rolled along the floor to him.
Cancelo just ran into De Bruyne for no reason, and that left Bernardo Silva and Akers. And that's a good chance from Pavard to intercept the ball. Rodri heads it across to Ake. City starting to find their mojo a little bit, and this could be concerning because Bayern keep missing chances, and City are creating a good one here. Bernardo Silva. Grealish cuts inside, looking dangerous. Jack Grealish blocked by Kimmich. Up into the air by Coman.
I was going to bring him down there.
And head away by Pavard, and City now will rebuild at the back. They've been cut open a few too many times. If Bayern could finish a chance, then they'd be in trouble, Man City. But at the moment, they're all right. They have got to be wary because I do feel they're being cut open a little too easy, which does seem to be a common occurrence with this City 3-2-4-1 formation.
Yeah,
it's a little easy to break down, especially on that counter attack. Stones. I mean, that's a lovely bit of dribbling there from John Stones. He took it past quite a few players and then fouled by Jamal Musiala. No, gives us a throw.
Soft that one.
And he decides he needs to get in the face of the linesman. He'll have a decent career as a kicker in football. American football, that is. Yeah.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Come on, Gary.
How many points, 2?
What?
How many points would that have been in American football? I mean, that is close. Wow. Haaland's probably half his body.
Yeah. It's a near you, really, but...
I think McCartney has to bring him down.
It's only one, isn't it, for a conversion in NFL?
No clue.
6 for the touchdown and then 1 for the conversion.
Touchdown.
7 points.
Bernardo.
No,
Coman does well
keeps
there.
it on, and then Bernardo touches it out for a throw.
They don't want a goal kick now.
Bayern now deep in their own corner. I've dreamed off. I want someone to wait.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Alan Smith telling Jadon Shea to go back.
And I think Pavel was doing his laces as well.
Yeah.
That's why they hold. The game just hard to look okay. Yellowstone's not really been involved, but the one time the ball was in behind him, it almost got Bayern centre-half sent off, so... De Bruyne, lovely ball out wide, Grealish, Ake across the box, glancing across the face of goal. If someone just got a touch on, if Haaland got a touch on that, back of the net, but couldn't quite get around to it. Bernardo looks tiny compared to the Bayern players. Yeah, his diminutive stature is amplified by the size of some of these Bayern players, indeed. He does look... I don't know if it's benefiting them, though, because he's playing some really nice football, especially his dribbling. His touch-touch dribblings look really effective tonight. Maybe the Bayern players just cannot see him. He's just looking around, just can't find Bernardo, but... Yeah. He does look like a wizard. Here's Pavard, Kimmich, of Meccano. Bayern... There's been some promising signs, but we're almost at the 30-minute mark and they've not got a goal. They've looked more close to scoring, but they've missed easy. Now across to Sommer. Delet. And now with Meccano. Now Bayern can come down this right. Choupo-Moting holds the ball up really well there, under challenge from, I think, John Stones. But yeah, Bayern now just happy to hold on to possession for a moment. Cancelo, Kimmich, Delet. The longer they have the ball, the less time City do. Similar feel to as. I mean, that's the difference, isn't it? You look at the 4 sides on this side of the draw. Chelsea and Bayern, the side's going to get knocked out. Neither of them really have a striker. Mane, Havertz not strikers. Choupo-Moting's not great. Breuer is injured. So neither side has that a good, world-class, proper number 9.
I mean, yeah, that's a
And then you look at the other 2 sides, Manchester City and Real Madrid, Karim Benzema and Erling Haaland. Probably the 2 best forwards in world football right now. So it clearly does make a big difference. On the other side of the draw, of course, you've got, I guess, Martinez and Giroud. But yeah, you'd argue, though, logic doesn't work, because if not, Napoli would be through, given the season Victor Osimhen's had. But yeah, I do think these world-class forwards, the sort of players that finish every chance, they're necessary for Champions League victories. Equally, Chelsea didn't have one in 2021. Luckily, their fullbacks were good enough at finishing chances.
Yeah.
Fullbacks. Well, can Bayern do what Chelsea couldn't do and score the first goal? We'll see. The problem is for Bayern, their comeback's one step harder than Chelsea's. Well, Chelsea needed 2 goals, Bayern need 3.
Well, I also think there's a lot better chance that Bayern can score 3 than Chelsea can score 2. Chelsea scored 2 goals in a game.
Possibly. Yeah, but I don't think Bayern have scored 3 under Tuchel. Oh, other than Dortmund, who always capitulate against Bayern. Their goalkeeper had a howler in that game.
Yeah.
London came up to the stream. We're going up. So we are going up. Yeah, I saw that. Leighton Orient, of course, promoted. Congratulations. They'll be competing in League One next season. Turpin stops his watch and makes that quite visible for all to see.
Pep's got a few instructions for Bernardo Silva. Edison just hurt his hand. He's given it the glove back on and he looks okay to continue. He's a goalkeeper. Right. The one thing you don't want to injure is your hand.
Yeah. That's sort of the one thing you need, isn't it?
You have got 2, so...
I don't know if that works. Oh, it's got 2, it's alright. Would you happily chop off a hand because you got another one?
No, but for goalkeeping, I can still goalkeep with one hand.
Not effectively.
No, I suppose. Goretzka.
Things like playing for corners would be problematic with one hand.
Punch. I've always been a puncher.
Gathering the ball would be difficult as well.
Goretzka.
Now Meccano. Here's Coman. With Meccano.
I think it's a bit similar to the first leg here. Bayern have looked good, but not good enough to beat City.
Inside, Goretzka. Musiala. Cancelo.
I still have a lot of expectation.
For Meccano.
And stuff I want to see from Musiala, because I know people say, oh, he's brilliant, oh, he's phenomenal, but I haven't seen much of that.
I think he's a fantastic player, but in these 2 games against Manchester City, he's looked good, but not come away with any direct output, really.
But even like international,
he easily could have had an assist had Leroy Sané if Sané scored.
Yeah.
And that was a brilliant ball through. We didn't really see a lot of it in the first leg, but Bayern were under the cosh for a lot of that game. But he did have those pockets of brilliance where he'd pick up the ball, drive it forwards a bit, and then sort of get stuck out wide, or just that final pass would be lacking. But I think his overall games look really good tonight. Jamal Musiala.
Yeah.
Enjoying the debate in chat over whether Haaland or Kane would win a Viking sword duel, by the way. So
what?
Yeah, keep that going. And yeah, anyone new, hop on in, make sure to get involved in that debate, but also make sure to vote in the poll in chat. 34 votes so far, 59% have gone for Manchester City, 32% think Bayern are going to win, optimistic, and then 9% going for the draw.
That is from Bayern, 61% ball possession.
Especially against Man City, yeah.
Well, I don't really know what
loves
else
to hold the ball.
Have possession of. Do you know what it's ball possession?
Yeah. Ruben Diaz. Now Haaland.
That's like Haaland's 4th touch of the game.
He's not been involved much, has he, Erling Haaland?
I should have said that he's had a score in 3 minutes.
Probably, yeah. Rodri. Okay, now Grealish. Okay. Back to Diaz. Now Akanji can knock it out wide. Loving the new trim, by the way, for Manuel Akanji.
Oh, that's brilliant from... Oh, what are they doing?
Not like Happen tries to give it to Sane, but...
But again, they had an advantage over City, and then Chelsea and Como just ran into each other. Genuinely.
Yeah, Musiala then picked up the scraps, couldn't really do anything with it, with Sane being the only player ahead of him, he was making a diagonal run across him. But
I just don't know how Chelsea employed this football club.
Yeah. Benfica, with a bit of hope. Benfica have got a goal back. Frederick Arsnes.
Good player, probably.
Probably, yeah, but he scored for Inter Milan. Apologies. He scored for Benfica, sorry. Apologies if I've mispronounced your name there, Arsnes, but I definitely have because I struggled halfway through it. By the way, I don't know what's occurred here, but it's a yellow card for Bayern, and it's dirt off Meccano.
What's he done?
I didn't see what happened because I was looking at the Benfica goal. Something's occurred.
That doesn't surprise me. What's he done?
I'm going to have a look. Players crowd around the referee, Clement Turpin. Is it handball? I think it's a penalty. Yep, it strikes off Meccano's arm. Definitely it's his arm. And Clement Turpin has awarded it. He's right, he can see it. It's his arm.
Oh, there we go, it's game over.
And Man City have a penalty. And Tuchel is furious about it. Haaland from the spot.
That's really disappointing. And is it Meccano again? I don't know what he's doing with his arm out there. Genuinely awful.
High touches his arm. Any contact though, and it's
why his arm's out there and why he's...
Kimmich, once it goes back into the box, the fine players want to get in the head of Erling Haaland.
Well, that's what I'm actually going to say this, because Jan Sommer.
Yeah.
So...
Smart though for Bayern, because they come forward again there. after, because what you see a lot of people do now is they'll send another player to go and stand on the on the spot with the ball in their hands, and then their actual penalty taker will come over and take it. Bayern have got players back in the box to distract Haaland again there, and
but does Erling Haaland get distracted? We're about to find out. Can Jan Sommer become the first person to save an Erling Haaland
is he
penalty?
human?
He's not going to miss this, is he?
Erling
He's not even
Haaland
doing a run up. Oh, he is now. I was going to say.
takes a couple steps back.
Oh,
Now Goretzka gets involved. He's unhappy. He's unhappy with where the bit of turf. Oh God,
brilliant!
Love
I
it.
wonder if he left it there.
Smart from Goretzka.
I wonder if he went and dropped it the first time.
Nice for him to get the turf out of the way.
Very
sportsmanlike.
I love how he waited until Haaland got out of the way.
He took the step back and they went, hang on, there's a bit of turf there. Wouldn't want Haaland to miss. Haaland, though, the distraction techniques have worked. They've worked. Bayern Shithousery has made the machine break. He's fired it over the bar. It's worked. That's so smart from Bayern.
That's a Leon Goretzka masterclass, that.
FIFA might try and outlaw goalkeepers getting them defenders' heads.
Next thing, you can't move the turf.
That was so smart from Leon Goretzka.
Smashed it over the bar.
Haaland, what a miss. For all his goals this season, that miss.
Wow.
Probably his worst.
Nearly not the blokes who are still on the fence.
Pep's fuming because he knows that would have been game over.
Coman.
Kingsley Coman.
This would be a real kick in the teeth now.
I've seen Erling Haaland miss a penalty.
Oh my God, he's human. all it's now we know what it takes. Leon Goretzka to move a bit of turf. Cancelo.
Tries to wriggle through a few people.
He's been rubbish.
Now if Mercado's having a battle with Haaland. Sommer. I mean, this could all change if someone just gives it to him.
Does this now mean that Haaland's going to score 4 goals? He'll need a goal for half.
Yeah. Of Mercado.
I mean, they've been let off the hook
Coman.
now.
Here's Sane. The touch was not magnificent, but he still got possession. Kimmich. Let's fly! And it's high. It's wide. And it's not in the back of the net.
Can Bayern learn to shoot? Because this has been abysmal. It's been horrendous. And Tuchel's went goal. I mean, this is a penalty.
Wow.
Smashed over the bar.
It's like just horrendously bad.
I mean, Bayern fans absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
For getting their 3-0 down.
Really are. But that's the thing, though. They're celebrating like they've been handed a lifeline because they have.
Yeah.
They gave away a penalty.
Oh, and
Coman slipped over, putting the pressure on Ederson.
Sat Coman on his arse.
Yeah. I thought he was actually going to get caught in possession there, but no, he just waited for Coman to fly past him.
And now De Bruyne's got the ball. And now he gives it to Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne, Rodri. Michel just jumped on his back. Right, to try and win the ball back. Grealish. To Gundogan.
And this could be the problem with Bayern. I just cut open anyway. Grealish. Cuts in. Looked like he wanted to take an aim. Now De Bruyne. Ake. De Bruyne. Tries the forward pass. Cut out by Goretzka. Now Bayern will look to come the other way. Kingsley Coman. Sommer. Plays it out. Cut out by De Bruyne. Rodri. Ake. This is a lovely play from Manchester City. Now Kevin De Bruyne finds Diaz. Now Akanji. Here's Bernardo Silva, drops in to assist the build-up.
Over eager for Sane.
Yeah, Sane there. Bit of desperation. You sense a bit of desperation in the challenge. And yeah, still no goals here tonight. We have seen a goal in the other game. Benfica. In fact, we've seen 2 goals, haven't we? Goal for both sides.
It's been a good game, by the sound of things.
There's at least been some. This game's had action, though.
Well, this penalty. That's something we don't usually see.
Haaland, especially.
Yeah.
Here is De Bruyne. Rodri. Grealish. Cuts inside. Can Jack Grealish find a pass? No, but falls back to Rodri. Gundogan was looking for De Bruyne. Takes it past 2 by himself, and then if Meccano wins it back. Sane.
No, he should have gone. He should have taken on
onto
John
the ball,
Stones.
and then
He's
he
better than that.
pushes it into Bernardo Silva and wins a fine throw.
Yeah, 4 minutes to go in the half. I just can't see him getting 3 goals in one half. But you never know. Real Madrid got 2 goals against Man City last year in the semi-finals in added time.
They scored 2 in 90 seconds, didn't they?
Yeah.
I meant 90 seconds, and then overturned it in extra time. So
that was the game where they were 1 goal down. They got the equaliser, sent us to extra time, and then got another one to win it. Because that game didn't actually go to extra time.
Can't remember now. I thought it definitely went to extra time. I thought.
No, it's Chelsea. That was risky. And
Come on, it's a big save.
It's
Have a look. So I remember extra time.
Might be wrong. Cancelo throws it to Musiala. It goes all the way back to De Ligt. It's going to go all the way back to Upamecano. And he is going to play it to Pavard. And the ball's back with Sian.
Yeah, after extra time.
Oh.
Benzema scored a penalty in the 95th minute. But Manchester City were leading 5-3, and then Rodrigo scored 90th and 91st minute goals. As I said, in the 92nd period, 2 goals. And then Benzema penalty 5 minutes into extra time.
Right. It does seem like those two are going to meet in the semi-finals once again, unless Bayern can do something about it.
Hopefully we get something on the same levels of complete insanity.
Because we still haven't gone to extra time in any European game this year.
Yeah.
That people care about, I'm sure. People do care. I don't think we've seen one in the Champions. We haven't seen one in the Champions League. I don't think we've seen one in the Europa League.
I don't think so.
Oh, Sporting. What are we on about? Sporting Arsenal.
Oh, of course, yes.
Sane has a
That's
go.
the night we weren't streaming.
Oh, that's a deflection? No.
No,
again, what
Sane's
Sane's got this
whacking it
point
off.
again we did in the first leg where he just kept shots like 15 yards out.
That was a bizarre moment.
There's another one there, just ran wide past the post. That was a nice back heel to Koeman, and then Koeman's effort was saved by Ederson. Thomas Tuchel was pleased by that.
Yeah. And now Ederson will look to go long. Tapman's ordering a yellow card for...
Ederson, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edson Moraes.
Goes into the book alongside Thomas Tuchel and Dale Upamecano.
City's ability to time waste later in the tie if they were to need it. If Bayern were to get 2, for example,
or Edson gets sent off,
Edson's going to have to be careful about his time wasting.
Who's it? Zach Steffen? No, Ortega.
Yeah. Interestingly, if you put Zach Steffen and then Stefan Ortega
I should have said Steffen and I'd been right either way.
Yeah, Steffen. Yeah, man, I was just using Stefan Ortega's first name and pronouncing it wrong.
And that is, again, Choupo-Moting from the ball off. Choupo-Moting is rubbish. He might be brilliant when he plays...
He's not rubbish, he's just not a Champions League quarter-final quality player.
Hanover and Schalke and Cologne. But when it comes to Man City, just doesn't cut it, does he?
I mean, that was a surprise. Hanover, your first club, just not in the Bundesliga.
He's probably played against them before, though.
But I don't know. Should we look through the entire strategic promotion to find out? He would have probably when he was at Schalke in his first stint in the Bundesliga.
We're going to see 2 minutes of added time.
Not long left then for them to try and find a goal by Bayern Munich, because they could do with the first half goal. But I don't think they're going to get one at this point. Yeah, be interesting to see. Here is Matthias de Ligt. Now across to Upamecano. Goretzka. Sommer. Now it is de Ligt. Cancelo. Oh, that is sensational from Kingsley Coman. Here come Bayern Munich. They desperately want a goal. Across to Musiala. Touch. He almost falls over it. His kick stick keeps going. Sane.
Got to be a goal.
Come on.
Oh, there's a 7
Smashed it into the bodies. How have Bayern
like 7 people
there? Musiala trips over the ball, keeps it going just about. Choupo-Moting then
Shouldn't have backheeled it. He should have turned an actual
could have out
shot.
with it. Should have spun another shot or laid it off to someone. It falls to Coman and just smashes it into the body. Gundogan wants a scrap. Upamecano wants a piece of it. I don't know what's occurred and why everyone's got so riled up, but exciting moments. Bayern really should do better with that sort of chance.
I was thinking, if Choupo-Moting right turns around, he can actually shoot at where the space is.
Scrap ignite.
Instead, all he did was backheel it into no one.
Yeah.
Where Kimmich and Gundogan both into the book.
And then Koeman just smashing it at the first bloke in front of him. But yeah. Chat, what we're thinking. Should Bayern be scoring that?
Yes.
I'd argue they should be, but get your thoughts in there.
Gundogan's lucky. Yeah, that's in the Premier League. That's Chris Kavanagh. He gets sent off for that because he pushed through the referee to get to Kimmich. Equally, the referee put himself in the middle, so...
It doesn't matter. In boxing, the referee stands in the middle and you knock him out.
But
He got in the way, didn't he?
mate.
Right. And Musiala touches it to Koeman and Bayern will come forward again. That's a poor ball forward, and now I think referee Turpin he almost gets hit by the ball, and then he calls the
2 missed chances.
First 45 minutes. But yeah, Bayern 0, Manchester City 0 at the break, 3-0 Manchester City on aggregate still.
Long way back.
Yeah, do you mind if I take 5 minutes?
Yeah.
You do mind? Okay.
I don't mind doing it.
Okay, well, we'll analyse everything once I get back, but Harry will give you all his thoughts. In the meantime, of course, get your thoughts in chat so that we all have something to talk about. And yeah, interesting first half. Bayern really should be making more of their chances. Manchester City, of course, the big chance, the Erling Haaland penalty blunder. But yeah, could be an interesting game. Good first 45 minutes. Hopefully Bayern can find 3 goals in the second half and take us to extra time. But yeah. Anyway, back in a few minutes.
Time for Blackburn Coventry. Probably be a better game this rate.
Well, you might as well put a game on at half time. There's one on.
Yeah, I'll try and find one. Hang on, just give me a moment. Oh, blimey. Right. Let's see what we can find. In the wonderfulness of... Oh, Blackburn Coventry, here we go. Then we'll put this on for a bit. But yeah, let me know what you thought of that half. If you ask me, Bayern missed a lot of chances, and they played well. They played really well. Don't get me wrong. I think they were probably the better team. You know, Musiala had a chance, Choupo-Moting had a chance, Sané's had an effort, Koeman had a shot saved towards the end there. I just think, and Goretzka skied that one over the bar that he really should have put on target. But it just wasn't. Bayern have got to be more clinical. They've got to be a lot more clinical because they get in the right positions and they create really strong chances, but they just don't take them. And against a team like Manchester City, when you're 3-0 down on aggregate and you need 3 goals in 90 minutes, you can't afford to not score. And now they need 3 goals in 45, which is looking very unlikely unless they somehow find their shooting boots. Brighton United ladies. I don't actually know, because I know Arsenal and Man United women are on. But at the moment I've got Blackburn Coventry on, and Coventry all at the bar. I don't know who that man is from Coventry, number 35. Nice Coventry kit, by the way, but over the bar. Actually, so I try and find the WSL. Obviously, big title race at the moment going on there. We've got as well. It's probably a better game. We've got Middlesbrough Hull. I think everyone would rather watch Middlesbrough Hull. But yeah, likely but not impossible. Very true, Nick Nack. Very true. But against Manchester City, I just don't see them conceding 3 goals. That's a big ask. That is a really big ask for Bayern. But who knows? There's one team and one man that can do it. It's Thomas Tuchel and Bayern Munich. From a City point of view, I mean, Erling Haaland with a shocking penalty to smash it over the bar. For a man who's usually so composed, I mean, he must have been put off by Leon Goretzka's distractions with moving the turf. But yeah, he was put off. He's placed it over the bar, and realistically, if he scores that penalty, that's 4-0 City. Bayern are out. And you've just got to feel that Bayern, they'll have to score quickly. In the second half, they'll have to count the blocks and score quickly. But yeah, Bayern, a lot of work to do. Same for Benfica, but not as much work. That's a very close game there. 1-1 at the moment. 3-1 on aggregate to Inter. So you never know. Benfica could pull something off, but I'd be surprised now. I don't see Inter slipping up that much. But yeah, no. That was a decent half, yeah, but I'd like to see some more goals. Also, I'm not going to watch Middlesbrough Hull because that's at half time. It's 1-0 Hull. That's massive. We'll put Blackburn Coventry back on. I hope we didn't miss a goal. We didn't. Yeah, Gnabry, Mane, Miller, all on the bench. That's my thing. Is Mane on the bench? And Ibrahimovic. To be fair, very good talent. I wouldn't quite bring him on tonight though. I don't think tonight's the night to introduce him.
Bored on FM.
But yeah, he is very good on Football Manager. But I'd definitely bring on Gnabry, definitely bring on Muller. Bayern need goals. You've got to go to your experienced heads now. You've tried your good young players. Get off Musiala, bring on Muller. Get off Choupo-Moting, bring on Gnabry, and just see what you can do.
Yeah. I don't know why Blackburn Coventry's up, but this looks like an exciting game.
I couldn't find Arsenal United ladies.
I think it's over, isn't it?
Is it?
It's only a
What's
kickoff.
the score?
Oh, there's only 10 minutes left.
1-0 United.
And it's on BBC iPlayer, that's why I couldn't find it. It's
That's
when
good.
Alessio Russo scored on the brink of half time. And obviously the big news there was Leo Williamson go off after just 15 minutes due to injury. Hopefully for England's World Cup hopes. She's apparently though it is an ACL injury, which would be very bad. And yeah, Adam Idar, by the way, has levelled the things up, scores up for Norwich in their game against QPR. Loads of championship action going on. No, they're level now.
But were they losing to QPR?
Yes, I did say that. That was right at the start of the stream. It was when you were thinking of all the tech stuff, but yes.
Oh my days.
Hull 1-0 as well against Middlesbrough.
That's huge for the top 6 race.
Indeed, we need Luton to get that win, and then we'll be pretty much guaranteed third now, but second seems unrealistic at this point, especially since we're not currently beating Reading. But yeah, thoughts on the Champions League, since that's sort of what we're watching tonight.
I sort of thought about us, I think, but it's a long shot that Bayern get back in this game, but football's a wonderful game and you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. You never
For
know.
all we know, Bayern can come out and score 4 goals in the second half and win the tie. I mean, that would be something. That would really be something. They just cannot afford to concede. They've been massively let off the hook with that missed penalty from Haaland. Bit annoyed for the UCL fantasy, but I think everyone's got Haaland, so I don't think it's going to affect me too much.
Yeah, probably be alright there, but yeah.
I just don't know what's going. I just don't see it happening now. If Bayern could have got 1 in the first half, I believe, but I just don't see Bayern Munich getting 3 goals against Manchester City in 45 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was a long shot. They got 3 in 90.
If they score within the first 10, I start to think, you know what, maybe they can pull this off. Especially in the way City were, deconstructed late on by Real last time.
Oh, what a block.
Almost 2 good goals there from Blackburn.
I say Coventry holding on here. They're already 1-0 down. Don't want to concede another. I don't know.
Blackburn are, they are 5th. We always seem to be in and around the playoffs, Blackburn, but never seem to actually go up.
Yeah. I mean, I see Blackburn. I mean, as it stands, it'd be Luton, Millwall, and Middlesbrough, Blackburn to playoff semi-finals.
It's an exciting set of playoffs.
Luton don't want to go to Millwall. No one wants to go to Millwall.
But we should beat them over 2 legs. We've shown that we're better than them. They only won last time. They only won because of goalkeeping blunders and the ref being useless the first game, and then we packed them in the second one. So we'll be fine.
At the Den, you should get coins thrown at you.
And of course, Middlesbrough Luton is this weekend.
Yeah.
Well, Monday. Bank holiday, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I might not be a bank holiday then.
I have to watch that one.
Monday bank holiday? No, it's not, is it?
No, it's the one day after. But yeah, any subs? Are we expecting to see any changes? I would know. From Bayern.
Who though?
I'll bring Musiala and Choupo-Moting off.
Musiala?
Yeah.
Why?
Thomas Muller.
No.
Yes.
Not yet.
Yes.
No.
Okay, maybe give Musiala 10 minutes.
Okay.
But get Choupo-Moting off.
The who for, though? Who are you
Gnabry.
bringing on? Gnabry through the middle?
Or sticks. I don't genuinely Sane. Anyone. Stick Joshua
Well, they tried that
Kimmich.
last time, it just didn't work.
Maybe Coman.
No, I don't know. It's going to work a little
Or
less.
Thomas Müller up front.
That could work. That could be a good option.
Or they give
I
Mane
wouldn't
a
put
go.
off
But if you
Musiala.
bring on Mane, you have to take off Sane.
I don't necessarily believe that to be true.
He's not
So I call him Sané.
It rhymed with Mane.
Okay.
Because we've got Mane.
Well, let's hope we see Mane on this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was
Go
calling
with
Mane and Sane.
just different. Yeah, whatever. But yeah. But yeah. Not long now until the second half gets underway. We'll probably put it back on that channel.
Yeah,
so
probably.
We can see some goals from Bayern Munich in the second half.
Better pieces of play in this championship game.
It's been exciting. There is a Manchester City player, by the way, Wilson
And
Esbrand.
Arsenal one.
Yeah, Rick Norton Coffey. Both on the
Bowley.
both defending for the team currently losing, so that was shocking.
He's getting a free kick.
Back to the Champions
League.
League.
Put the snooker on. There might be a protester there.
Is there a protest in the snooker? No, unfortunately not. They're actually just playing.
Well, that is the same guy that got his game interrupted. K. Wilson, the Brit.
Maybe that's the replay.
And it wasn't.
Oh.
If it was,
Maybe it isn't.
Put it straight back on. I'm not sure. Protest all we like.
I meant it's like they have to replay the game.
Oh yeah, it might be, to be fair.
Probably, they probably would have fulfilled that fixture in the inconvenient 3 days.
Yeah, probably.
But
also, you have to be careful with snooker. The reason, because of the table can get ruined with all the stuff that chucks on it. The felt.
just give it a water.
No, they can't do that.
Sort
like,
it
they're
out.
really prestigious in snooker about their
That's
felt.
probably why they obviously use that stuff. Anyway, I don't know how we've got to just up oil protests.
Anyway,
Gnabry's their third top goal scorer this season.
get him on the pitch.
But I don't think he'd take off. I don't think you put him through the middle. He didn't look good there
Well,
the
they put
other
someone else
week.
in the middle.
But I'd say Thomas Müller over
But I still need to
Choupo-Moting.
bring on Gnabry.
But I think you save him and bring him on in 10-20 minutes for
Yeah.
Coman and get him running at tired people.
They need 3 goals.
And then bring on Mane for Sane.
Thing
Because
is though,
if City are winning, or then just bring on Mane for Sane and just see whether they handshake or whether they just ignore each other.
I mean, all you need in football is 30 seconds to score a goal. So if Bayern cut the blocks and get one in the first 5 minutes, suddenly we're looking at only 2 goals needed. Even if they score in the 60th minute, it's still doable. They can't give up hope yet, and Thomas Tuchel will let his team know that.
Yeah.
So there's one manager that can get his team to get this win across the line. It is Thomas Tuchel.
Probably the guy that won the Champions League just 2 years ago.
Even if they don't win the tie, they can just win the game. That'd be a great. That'd still be a big win.
It would be. I think I just want to see an exciting second half. Really, I don't
Yeah, I want to see a
think. I think
goal.
realistically, it's going to be Real's the most
Particularly, wasn't
exciting
it?
semi-final possible.
Yeah, but wasn't it 0-0 in the first leg at half time the other time? It wasn't it 0-0 at the first half of the first leg.
I will have a look. I don't think so.
It might have been 1-0 City.
There's one of City. Roger scored 27 minutes in. Obviously,
He's
that
got that
lovely
absolute
little
belter.
curler. And then Silva 70, Haaland 76.
They were the 2 goals they shouldn't have conceded.
Yeah, and then we were going to flick over to Benfica Inter, and then Inter scored a second, so we didn't.
I mean, could you see Benfica pulling that back? 2 goals needed.
Oh,
away.
100% they could do it. 2 goals is doable, especially against an Inter side that I don't think are all that
And Roger Smith
special.
yeah,
But
decided to
I
play good
feel
football,
that Inter are probably through.
I think I've just got enough.
It seems written that it's going to be a Milan derby now that AC are through.
But is it a bit concerning that I don't see either of the Milan sides challenging Real or something?
Oh yeah, 100%. That finals. I think I said this earlier. I think the final is going to be one of the least exciting spectacles in recent memory. I mean, you think to the finals recently. Liverpool Tottenham was dross. The other finals haven't been great games. Like, we've not had a great UCL final match, so this could change that because it could be, an underdog in AC Milan or Inter Milan versus a favourite in City or
we're
Real.
about to see the greatest quarter-final, semi-final and final in history, and Bayern overturn this, then beat Real Madrid, and then we're into a very competitive final which goes all the way to penalties.
Yeah.
That's the dream. Being realistic, City will win here. Real then beat City in the semis, and then Real will probably dominate.
I was going to say, I think it'll either be City or Real that wins the Champions League this year, and I just feel City have the edge. I just feel City have the edge. They should have beaten Real last year.
But they won't.
Man, I think they'll beat him this year.
Maybe.
They didn't have Haaland last year. Haaland just scores, doesn't he? Chelsea final was a ball low. Yeah, and under Kane, but to be fair, I don't remember much about that one. We scored a goal, just jumping up and down for the next 80 minutes. That was, we streamed that as well.
I think Chelsea could, like,
good one.
I genuinely, Chelsea could score. We could win. I don't care how boring the final is if Chelsea are there.
But that was back when streams used to be quite rare. Like once a month maybe. But I remember doing it because we did like the Prem final day, then the Europa League final, and then the Champions League final, all in the space of like 2 weeks. That was sensational. And I think we had the same guest on for both the Prem final day and the Europa League. Connor came on both of them.
Shout out to anyone who was back then watching that that Europa League final with Villarreal Man United.
Pick up.
All those penalties, we were sat in here singing Villarreal.
Really was a hero. What a day that was. But yeah, it's come a long way.
Gerard Murray.
Yeah, I remember then obviously we had the Euros after that. Yeah.
That was disappointing.
I mean, yeah.
It wasn't
disappointing. The final was just sad.
I look back to the quarters and the semis and they were so much fun.
I think back to the Euros final, being sat on the studio floor in front of the camera, just fan on me.
Yeah.
Because you and Kieran had both gone out.
We'd gone that break. It was like, we got to second half. I remember the semi-final in extra time, that was scenes when we won that. That was brilliant. That Harry Kane penalty.
Oh, yeah.
And then the final.
Like the Germany game as well, the round 16s, yeah.
When Sterling. But that final was also so up and down, it was mental.
Then the Kane says City will never have the bollocks, never have their cursed in Europe. Yeah.
By Bayern out early for the second half.
Players back on the pitch, as Nick Nack says. But would you not want your side to just hold off for a second?
I think you want them round to go. Ready.
Yeah, but they're going to get cold.
Don't get cold. Wrexham Boreham Wood's on Sunday.
Saturday.
We're
kick-off time of 6 p.m, but I guess it sort of makes sense because it fits in. Yeah. I don't know. Who's going to go? Let's switch off the 5:30 after
the National League don't usually
no, there isn't a 5:30 this weekend.
And the National League don't usually put timings on for the league. For TV, they usually just put them on good times for the teams.
Yeah. But this could be a Wrexham promotion party, really, couldn't it?
Yeah.
If they win that, they're probably guaranteed up. I don't really know.
Promotion.
They could be handed the title or something like that. I don't know how close. I don't know how games they've got there.
Who is Pep's assistant? I've always wondered. I don't know what his name is.
Should find out.
Yeah.
Who is Pep Guardiola's assistant?
We're about to get underway for the second half here. Bayern have got a complete one.
Manchester City will get started. Well, it's not that bloke. Apparently it's Rodolfo Borrell, but he's completely bald.
Yeah, it might be him.
He's assistant manager. Oh, I thought you were just talking about the hairy man.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, Rodolfo Borrell.
Alright.
Anyway, Manchester City gonna get us starting this second half as they look to hold on to this 3-0 lead. Can they extend it? Can they maintain it? Can they just stop Bayern scoring? All of those are questions that will be answered. And Man City get us started in what should be an exciting end to the Champions League quarter-final stage. Of course, as we've mentioned, if it is closer in the other game as we near the end of tonight's matches, then we will switch over. But for now, Bayern still with as much of a hope as Benfica have. So
yeah. Although Benfica get one more, suddenly that's squeaky bum time.
Oh, suddenly we're switching over channels. We're finding Benfica shirts.
You know what happened though? Is Benfica will score one, we'll switch it over, then Bayern will get a quick score two.
Yeah, and then we'll be like switching back. And Benfica will score.
In our dreams. Realistically, it's going to be 3-0
around the corner. From Stones, here's a Kanji.
Thing is, I don't see this game.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Bayern make a good go of it, or they do it.
Or Haaland.
Or Haaland just scores 3 and everyone's bored.
Here comes De Bruyne. Ball's a little behind Gundogan, but he jogs back to collect it. Now Ake. Grealish, poor touch. Still coming forwards, Jack Grealish. Now it's with Gundogan. Okay, the problem is, Grealish had a lot of space tonight because Pavard's sitting a little narrower and he's not getting out as quick as he should. Because obviously in attack, or in build-up and then transition attack, they're playing this 3-4-3. But it means in defence, he doesn't shift up across wide, doesn't shift wide fast enough. So it'll expose to Jack Grealish there, but he's not causing any problems so far, so it's not a massive concern, I don't think. Sommer, ball won by Akanji in the air.
By the way, no changes at the interval.
I don't think that's much of a surprise. Oh, Reading has scored. Fuming.
Oh dear.
Here's Bernardo Silva, both Luton and Middlesbrough choking at the same time.
Select car leasing stadium.
It's Andy Carroll as well. It's the Andy Carroll.
Why is that man still playing football?
Today.
Go play for Wrexham with Ben Foster.
Let's go and build this
it'd be brilliant though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
In League 2, Wrexham next year.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to score 10 goals for Reading in the Championship?
Be excited to see how Wrexham go on League 2 next year.
I don't think they'll go down. I don't know.
I mean, or if they invest enough money, there's no reason.
But here comes the Man City train. There's 5 of them lined up. Haaland's knocked someone over,
someone to the floor.
and the ref's given a free kick.
Yeah, I think that's just.
Yeah.
39 votes in the poll and chat, by the way. 60% going for Manchester City, 32% Bayern Munich, and 8% draw. Make sure to have your say if you haven't already. And if you are one of the 10 people watching that hasn't got involved in chat tonight, make sure to do so. We love seeing you guys get involved. We love seeing your thoughts throughout the games. Yeah, make sure to get involved with chat, even if it's just something as simple as saying hi. Here's Ilkay Gundogan trying to get away from Leroy Sané. He takes it past Sané, but Pavard now recovers back. He gives it to Sané. Sané inside. Goretzka, Upamecano. Driving away from Jack Grealish. Akanji wins the ball back, but it falls to Sané. And now Bayern will just slow it down and build it back up again as they look to mount another attack. Here is Jamal Musiala. So good on the ball, Musiala. Looks composed whenever he has the ball. Goretzka then just flicks it to the square root of absolutely no one and loses possession, but now Bayern have it back. Musiala, nice footwork. And it's across to Pavard.
I thought it was going to shoot.
Yeah.
Off
Unfortunately, the ball sort of slid away from him.
Corner to Bayern.
Yeah, Bayern's
a good start, and the crowd will make sure the players know that. They've got to keep this up.
Yeah. They can keep this pressure on. Turpin's,
I don't know why Musiala's annoyed at the ref.
No. I think Turpin's about to get in the box, head this home. Go on.
He's there, look, he's part of the train. Imagine he's run.
Back post. Heads at home, knee slides into the crowd. Sané.
Oh,
it's a shocking ball in. Doesn't beat the first man.
He's been watching Mark Cucurella take corners.
Yeah, he may well have been, to be fair.
Do you think players do watch the other games?
Probably.
It makes sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm sure if like Mason Mount's got nothing else to do on the 4:30, he'd probably watch Newcastle Tottenham at 2:00.
No, probably not that.
Why not?
Well, I think every footballer watches Champions League fixtures. It's going to be a game.
Do you know what? I bet like Leicester.
Especially since you're playing whoever wins, so you'll be interested to see who wins and also how they play.
I bet Leicester get everyone over just to watch Champions League games.
You probably watch it on mute though, so you don't have to listen to McManaman.
I mean, 6 players are warming up for Bayern Munich.
As Thomas Tuchel maybe he doesn't know German yet, and he said like Zex, thinking that means Fumpf. I mean,
maybe
5.
Thomas Tuchel doesn't know German yet.
Yeah. The German guy.
The German guy who's been in German.
He's not learned German yet. Well, so it's 2-0 Reading.
Oh dear.
Luke falling apart. I guarantee you Wrexham will do okay. No promotion next season. Look at Gary Neville and Salford, plus the Valencia owner owned 50% of that club, so it ain't straightforward. No, but Salford don't have as big a backing, do they? I know Lim owns a bit of the club, but he's shown no ambition. I mean, look at Valencia; they're in the relegation zone.
He's got money for days.
Well, he's not got as much money as Peter Lim, but Peter had 2 football clubs to run at the same time. But he also doesn't care about Salford. Clearly, not only do people like Rob McElhenney or whatever his name was, and Ryan Reynolds care, but also their bigger financial backer, whose name I don't remember. But he's minted, so I reckon he'll do.
Well, it's also home game.
It's not about how much money you have; it's about how you spend it. And I think Salford's model is fine, but they're not doing a lot with their money. I mean, they signed like that old Aberdeen striker, and he wasn't great for a bit.
Wrexham haven't, and Salford haven't got Ben Foster, so
Coman blocked. I think Salford haven't really made great use. I don't think of ex-Prem players and sort of
Yeah.
The older
Ben Foster
older
might not cut it in the Premier League anymore. Might be a bit more of a YouTuber and
But he still could cut it in the Premier League. I mean, look, it was only 6.
I'd take him as a backup goalkeeper at Chelsea. I'd take him as a starting goalkeeper at Chelsea.
He was offered a spot as Man United's backup, but
he said no, didn't he?
Well, yeah, because how's that benefit him?
Yeah. He's can't get his GoPro in the goal, can he? I think Rex would probably go, you can start for us, mate. You can check your GoPro in the goal.
Reading have been sent off. Andy Carroll's been sent off.
The whole team of Reading has just been shown the red card. The whole place.
What is going on? Reading are 2-0 up. Carroll's been sent off a minute after the second goal.
I wonder if he's got a yellow card for celebrating.
It was for handball. Well, I don't know. They don't have VAR. That's how they know that. Maybe football just...
Must have been a chat around.
Yeah, maybe. So it's now only 1-0, and Andy Carroll's been given a red card, and Middlesbrough have just scored against Hull. Lowe's going on in the Championship, now going on in the Champions League right now.
We'll just watch Champions League. We'll just watch
Championship's more exciting, isn't it? When will Carroll ever learn? Yeah, I know. He's having a good game, seemingly. He would have been on a double.
Smack the ball into the goal with his hand. The second one, the line ref's giving it, and the line.
Controlled it with his hand, and the liner's pointed that much out.
And then the refs had to go because for some reason they can never use the. Fine are furious, but for some reason they can never use the whatever it's called, the mouth earpieces things. They have to walk over to each other, each other.
To be fair, you probably won't hear much if you're that far away.
But I'm shouting. They're practically shouting at each other anyway.
All you'll hear is just the Luton fans from behind going, "How can you disallow it?"
Yeah. Ake's been booked, by the way, for a foul on Sane.
London Kane, you're saying there that you're better than Wrexham. How do you think Leyton Orient will fare in League One next season? Tough league.
I'll be honest, probably like Forest Green.
Aren't they like bottom of the league? And I know they're top, aren't they?
No, Forest Green have probably been relegated.
Oh yeah, Duncan Ferguson. All that. I remember now. Yeah.
I like Forest Green though.
Because Duncan Ferguson looks like the least environmentally clued up bloke in the world.
Yeah.
No disrespect, I'm sure he's intelligent, but he just gives you that sort of geezer. Like, he'll go in there and eat a steak that's pretty much still mooing. He's not.
Everyone else is eating like broccoli. Yeah. Sane, Musiala could shift the
and also, seeing him next to their owner, I remember that picture of when he was announced, it was just so amusing. There was a proper hard geezer, and then like this quite eccentrically dressed owner. Yeah. It was just... Charlie Austin is shocking in League Two. He's shocking everywhere, mate.
He was never good at TV. He wasn't good. I remember the interview he had with Southampton. He made up the referee. That's a disgrace.
Yeah.
I can't believe that in the best league in the world we've got referees like that.
Only Palmer's a flop, got Orient relegated from the league. Anyway, good stream tonight, lads. Thank you, London Kane. Appreciate you tuning in.
I think you'll be alright. I think Leighton will be alright. I should stay up.
Yeah, I don't really know enough about the lower
I don't think they'll get battered and be flying 0-0 Reading.
Not lose them.
Yeah. By the way, Bayern need a goal soon.
I think you'd say the plane's flying even if it's not going up. Just coasting along.
If it's still on the ground, it's just going straight.
It's not going down. It's supposed to, isn't it?
It hasn't left. Yeah,
but the season's up and running. Like the plane's up and running, okay. Going up, and then you just chill at the top, don't you? Like Burnley, they've just been soaring up above the clouds. They have a few wobbly bits, a few bits of turbulence on the season.
Yeah.
Whereas like Wigan just crashed and burned, and then when it couldn't get any worse, they got like minus 100 points.
They landed back on the runway.
And they got hit by another plane.
Yeah.
It's Coman.
Can Bayern get their first goal of the night? Maybe. That's good from Coman.
He should have gone down there.
Ball across.
How's that not in? Choupo-Moting, man.
He didn't react. He didn't move.
He's fully a statue.
He watched it.
He was doing that Jamie Vardy freeze challenge celebration before he even scored. Haaland.
Because
over. And there we go. Haaland smashed at the back of the net. He shushes time. Make sure to join us there. It's going to be a good one. But yeah. That's for tonight's game. That's done and dusted. 33 minutes to play. I think it's time to head on over to Milan and see whether Benfica can potentially upset the apple cart there.
I'm going to be honest. Upamecano is the most overrated centre half in the world.
He's made 2 big blunders across 2 legs. That's a good. Oh, I thought Graham
He
would whip it in
genuinely,
immediately.
first, he handballs it, gave Erling Haaland penalty, missed it. So what does he do? When Haaland's one-on-one with him, he just falls on his arse and lets him through on goal.
Haaland goes level with Cavani, by the way, on the all-time UCL top scorers list.
And Cavani's been around for like 12 years.
Immense. He's so good.
I'll be honest, what is
so
going on?
I've watched about 9 passes there, it's just not making it to the intended target.
Okay, this is more fun.
Is this David Neres, number 7?
Don't know.
I don't know if he's at Shakhtar or Benfica.
Yeah, he is. That
was good.
There's a... I don't know.
I need to get the lineups up. But yeah, we have switched over, guys.
Shots from 60.
If there's enough people going, nah, switch back, we want to see.
Yeah, let us know what would you rather watch,
yeah,
Bayern City or Inter Benfica.
Yeah, right, they have already made some changes. Middlesbrough 3-1 now.
That's gonna be 7-1.
That is David Neres on the right.
Oh, that's going to be 7-1, you do know that.
Probably. But yeah, just a quick lineup then. As I think the Inter lineup's pretty self-explanatory, but it's Onana, back 3, Darmian, Acerbi, Bastoni, 5 across the middle, Dumfries, Barrea the goal scorer, Brozovic captain, Mkhitaryan, DiMarco, leading the line then, Dzeko and Martinez. 4-2-3-1 for Benfica, Vlachodimos in between the sticks. Then, well, it's changed, the formation changed, they've subbed off their right back, but Antonio Silva, the youngster, Otamendi, Grimaldo, Fernando, who are you? Florentino Luis and a bloke called Chiquino in the middle of the park. Then João Mario attacking midfield. Wow! Every game we watch, instantly over. It's 4-1.
We should just start watching football.
It's 4-1 Inter on aggregate. Lautaro Martinez. It's a great finish, to be fair. DiMarco, lovely 1-2. Flashes it across the box. Lautaro Martinez tucks it away brilliantly. And that's that game over as well. And in a massive...
Don't mind. Let's see what Benfica are up to. Curtains!
Oh, sensational. And now City have got a free kick in a great position.
I've never known. I'll be honest though.
It's just the comical timing we switch over
on a real level, right? Is this the most one-sided Champions League quarterfinals we've ever seen?
It's interesting because they gave us a draw of, big ties, and then on one side of the draw, and then gave us the other side of the draw, nothing.
4-0 last night, 3-0 last night.
No, I thought Napoli.
4-1. What's going on?
Napoli was not 3-0.
3-1.
It was 2-1.
2-1.
1-0 in the first leg, and then 1-1 in the second leg. But that was the game I was expecting to go to
it was close, to be fair.
Extra time, because I would have expected Napoli to level up and then nothing else to happen.
We've seen 2 4-0s and a 4-1 now, and these games have still got half an hour to go. I mean, if Benfica now score 3, scenes. But this game just going nowhere.
Well, yeah, exactly. If Benfica score, we'll switch over. If not, we'll stick with
the City score.
Bayern Man City.
Leave.
Here's Ilkay Gundogan.
We'll go with Championship.
Okay. Yeah. If City make it 5, I'm going to put on Coventry Blackburn.
Blackburn Coventry back, everyone. Almost Rahal. There's a lot of goals in that game.
Yeah, I'm actually Cameron Archer back again.
That'd be nice.
Pavard's Goretzka just touched off the pitch. If he hadn't touched it, it would have gone out for a throw. He did touch it, it's out for a corner.
Don't know what he was trying there.
Erling Haaland looks so just menacing.
He's probably just starting up. He's just starting windows.
He was shushing those Bayern fans who've been mocking him since he missed a penalty.
Phillips and the Foden, Phillips and Rico Lewis, who were warming up on the side, just playing with the ball there while they're waiting for De Bruyne to come over and take the corner.
Interesting, Phil Foden, by the way, back for injury. That could be huge for City.
Yeah.
As we reach the run-in now.
They actually want to use him.
Well, he was injured for a while, weren't he?
Yeah.
De Bruyne, he's sort of been in and out of the side through injury and rotation.
That is a strange pass from John Stones, but it still
somehow
works.
it's come off. Then De Bruyne pings it behind, and it's another mistake from Upamecano.
He's trying everything his power to get. Has he got Haaland in his UCL fantasy team?
I don't think he'd care. It's more likely he's put like 20 quid on Haaland to grab a brace. He was fuming when that penalty. He's like, I've just saved it. This bloke.
Come on, Erling, mate. And now I've got to pay a fine for this yellow it's received.
He probably had some money on
him to get a yellow.
Him to get a yellow and
who's this?
to give away a penalty.
2 changes. Canseo's off. Canseo, crap.
Yeah, Alphonso Davies on. And that's Sadio Mane on for... Is that Sane? Is that actually Leroy Sane? You please tell me something went wrong.
Fight.
Like they don't shake hands or something. It's Leroy Sane.
Fight.
They do shake hands. Nothing dramatic.
Boring.
Yeah, not what we wanted to see.
But again, too late from Tuchel these.
Teammates getting on. Boring. I want to see Mane just come off and Batista bomb him instantly.
So wicked.
Yeah. Tuchel has to separate them. Well, Tuchel doesn't. He just acts as the referee.
Knocks them both out.
Serves on Müller.
And Thomas Müller provides us one of the best comebacks.
Here comes
Kingsley
Coman, yeah.
And he plays out to Kimmich.
Joshua Kimmich.
Who just
Takes a shot. It's a good effort, but it forces
That's Bayern's best shot of the night.
But yeah, not in the back of the net, unsurprisingly.
I mean, Edison must be getting bored.
Mm.
Good hands.
Yeah, he's not had a lot to do this evening, and a lot of Bayern's efforts have not been all that dangerous, but
no,
rather tame.
Yes. Oh, Ake's pulled up with his hamstring. Yeah, he's saying he wants to be subbed off.
He looks to be in some discomfort. Doesn't look like it's a bad hamstring injury because you wouldn't still be walking around. And Bayern fans up on their feet. Bayern players annoyed by the situation. There's no way he'd be continuing on. Like he wouldn't walk. He'd just fall to the ground and go, that's that. Yeah, you can just feel, yeah. I think it's a strain. That looks more like a strain or a pull rather than a tear. I'm not a doctor, but I remember the first hamstring injury I saw was Cole, and I just it's just gone down for no reason. I said it's a torn hamstring. I didn't really know what hamstring was before then. It's a long time ago, actually. Cole.
What is a hamstring? Look at Upamecano, man.
He genuinely fell over, lifted his leg in the air, just try and stop the big Norwegian man.
Where's he going?
What's the point? Haaland shoots like it's an empty net.
Yeah.
You know, like you're a kid and you just go down park, smash some balls about that. He's just done that.
I mean, that has gone through something. He has. He just toe-padded it as far as he could.
He's just reached it right in that top corner. Like there's no one in the goal.
And you've had an open goal by yourself at the park and you should leather it because you think you're really cool.
And you probably scream Haaland and they go running off to the corner.
Like he didn't just shush
sit on the floor, like
shush the bushes and the greenery around.
Yeah.
The old man is walking his dog thinking, why not lad just sit on the floor meditating?
Maybe he's hurling as much abuse. He's also going out. You're all like, Doug's joining in. It's summer. With Meccano back to Jan Sommer.
This could be the worst 24 minutes of football we watch.
Now Kimmich. Pavard. Joshua Kimmich. Goretzka. Now it's with Matthias de Ligt. That's a nice movement from Musiala. Really good.
Better. But he's just right.
Use of the body and footwork, and then he doesn't. Burners slowly turn off, and Rodrigo wins the ball back. Rodrigo wins the ball back. I don't know why I called him Rodrigo. Here's Musiala, slots it through. Nice touch by Choupo-Moting, and he just sort of rolls it to the near post, and Edison jumps on it like a cat catching a
genuinely
wasp.
It's not weird.
Wasp they actually move.
Brilliant movement.
Roll.
He just passed it to Edison's hands.
Yeah. Erling Haaland, by the way, 35 Champions League goals in 27 appearances, 48 in 41 as a Man City player.
What is that though?
And if they reach the Champions League final, he still has 14 more matches, and the FA Cup final. 14 more matches this season. So he could get to a 62nd Man City game.
14?
Yeah, I think so.
Where from?
No, I might be wrong there. My maths might be horrendous.
They've got 3 more. If they get to the FA Cup final,
they've got 8 in the league.
More. Oh no, 14. They got 8 in the league. No, they got 6. They were at 30. You only played 30 games.
I think so. I think I'm right with 13 games.
Oh, fair enough.
8 in the league, 3 in the Champions League, 11, 2 in the FA Cup, 13.
Plus the FA Cup final.
That was the FA Cup final.
No, FA Cup semi-finals 2 legs. Oh, that's not. That's not.
I was going to say, FA Cup semi-final.
I was thinking of Carabao Cup.
Yeah. That absolute dross.
To everyone, mate, we forced to watch every year.
Like, we all get excited for the final at the end of the day.
And then Chelsea draw City in the third round and get knocked out.
I wish they made the trophy a bit wacky, just like a giant Carabao energy drink. That would be exciting.
No.
Might as well. Who cares anyway?
Steel silverware.
By the way, Edison's just dribbling the ball over to the corner.
He's taking the piss now.
Yeah. No, he's not getting done in for.
The
thing is, that's not time wasting, really.
He's doing FIFA and you drag Juggy out the court. Like when you're like 7, you're playing career mode, you're 8-0 up against the opposition, you try and run the length of the pitch.
Nah, more like what's it called? You're grinding. What's the
squad battles?
Squad battles. That's it. In FIFA Ultimate Team,
you sit your goalkeeper in the corner. You scored all your goals. You've got all your objectives.
Or you're like. Leave your player doing. You just hold your thumb on ball roll, and your player just ball rolls backwards and forwards constantly, and the opposition never tackles you. John Stones just control the ball with his hand, but play continues.
You sort of fizzed at him.
Oh no, it's ball back. I think for handball.
Pets now.
Grinding coffee. No, Yellowstone. Not crazy cool. I'm so disappointed. Tomorrow night is certainly not going to disappoint.
Good.
If we don't end up streaming till 11 o'clock, I will be stunned because there is no way none of the 8 fixtures going on tomorrow evening don't go to extra time. Well, 6 fixtures, right? Well, there's not. I don't think any Europa Leagues were staying.
I'm not watching.
Union Saint-Gilloise versus Leverkusen.
I'd watch that TV.
Yeah, exactly.
I meant Conference League.
Well, it'd be Nice, Basel, or West Ham Ghent.
They're quite good.
So, good either way.
Although top to check my team now.
You'd expect one of those Champions League games, considering that
Europa League.
The Europa League games. There's 2 games separated by 1 goal, namely
draws. Sporting
Juve and Roma final, and the other games separated by none. So there's a very good chance we're getting some Europa League action, heading to extra time, and hopefully penalties. So
we like penalties.
Yeah, join us tomorrow night. We'll be covering severe Manchester United from the start, but if United score like 9, then we'll probably watch something else.
Anything else.
That's our joy of Champions League nights. Well, European football nights. We can flick between games. And then next week, no European football, but we do have Premier midweek games.
Oh, get in.
On Wednesday and Thursday.
No, a double change for Bayern. Thomas Müller and number 39.
Matthias Tell.
Oh, he's quite good.
Baller. You should recognise him, to be fair, but
I don't know what he looks like. I just know his name.
Oh.
No, I know what he looks like.
And that's Thomas Müller. Off Thomas Müller on. Let's see whether they can score 4 goals in 19 minutes.
I think Tuchel just wants to not to lose. Because they can still, even if they don't get the they don't get it words, even if they don't level up on aggregate, they could still win the game.
Goretzka, nice turn.
Big if they can score 2 to win the game, why can't they score 4 to win the game?
Müller. Over the top, here is Kingsley Coman. Kimmich. Ball in. Flicked on by Müller, falls to Tell. Not Tell, sorry, Mane. Ball in, headed away by Stones. Now De Ligt, looked like he might let fly a couple touches. Still going, Matthias De Ligt. And now City going to break, and De Ligt's not there, so probably going to score. Gundogan releases Haaland, but someone's going to kick it to him. Edison's had a fairly good game, to be fair. Dealt with everything pretty well so far.
Who's that?
Edison. I think I could go in cold tonight and I'd probably keep a clean sheet, to be fair.
He's not trouble saves, which I think I can make.
I could have done the cheap promoting one. Lovely little, got there.
I can make
the Sane one. I would have been struggling to get down on that. I'll be honest.
What about the Coman one?
What one was that?
The one where he had, I don't really have to explain. He had first half, and Edison saved it like that and knocked down for a throw. On the left hand side of the box, it came across to him, and he smashed it.
Okay. Oh, I don't have any recollection of that shot, but I dealt with it easy, obviously.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Other than that, but I don't think Bayern had another shot on target, bar the 2 I named and whatever that was that. I think
my distribution might be a little bit worse.
Oh, by the way, Inter scored again. That game's done. Joaquin Correa 3-1 into 5-1 on aggregate.
Already got to get out and change it.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Federico Di Marco gets the assist again. He's having a great game. You'd love to have him in.
But that's now Benfica
UEFA
and
Fantasy
Napoli, who have just completely capitulated when they got to the quarter stage.
Benfica surprises me more than Napoli does. I've always thought Napoli, they're that hipster team. They're the ones that everyone would like getting behind because they play exciting football and then they just lose to someone crap or unexpected.
Italy Milan are crap. I think they'll beat. I think they'll beat Inter.
To differ.
I think they'll beat
I think Inter are crap.
And I think Milan can beat. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say Milan are going to beat Real or City.
It's going to take another miracle of Istanbul.
But reversed.
Yeah, where Milan go 3-0 down to City and then spin it back round.
No, that's not going to happen.
Why not? Sorry, if you told anyone at half time during Liverpool AC Milan that it's 3-0 AC, that team with Kaká, with Ronaldo, with Ronaldinho, all them lot, and you said, yeah, Rafa Benitez's men, they're going to do this, then I'd have told you you're mental.
Sent you to a mental hospital.
I wouldn't have done that. That'd be incredible. I'll wait for the game to play out. You might be spot on.
Yeah, wait, not at the end of 90 minutes though.
Yeah. Also, if we were streaming in 2005, I need a co-host for the second half. So.
Yeah. If I was streaming in 2005, it wouldn't be very good content.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been on YouTube.
It wouldn't have existed because I've been not alive.
I wouldn't have been alive.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, YouTube wouldn't exist.
In a hypothetical situation, if I was alive in 2005, which I wasn't.
But I'd feel like the BBC.
Yeah, that's back when like Channel 4 didn't exist.
I think that's wrong.
Or like ITV2 didn't exist.
Oh, I actually think that's wrong.
Come
on!
Oh, it's packed.
Slice it in.
Oh,
There we go. Matthias
Tell
Tell scores
Flags
its
up.
offside.
I don't believe it.
In the meantime, it was Channel 4 invented. I love. Would you silence?
Yeah, no,
Nothing?
I'm just devastated. that I didn't
1982.
catch. Okay. He's off. He's very offside. Coman's very offside there.
And you had ITV2 as well.
His shot was rubbish, and then it fell to Tell. Tell finished it off.
Yeah, ITV2 was 1998.
Oh, that was too far off.
7 years. ITV3? 2004.
That would have been closest. Well, ITV4.
2005.
Oh, yeah.
It's 1st November 2005, that would have been after the final.
It's 2005.
Is there an ITV5?
No.
There's Channel 5. That was 1997.
Here comes
Anyway.
Bayern. Alphonso Davies. Still Davies. Plays it to
Coman.
No, you didn't fancy a shot.
Sat Diaz down.
Why did they all sit on the floor? Coman saw Diaz on the floor and just sat down with him.
Went, you know what, I'm going to join you.
that
Vibe
bit-
corner.
Is that bloke with a fireman's out on his head over there? In the Bayern crowd. He sat him on his arse and sat back down with him. Why? Bayern corner. Can they get a goal?
Ball in.
No.
In the air.
Still alive?
Falls to Mane. To Tell. Matthias Tell
One corner.
blocked twice stones. And Edson kicks up in the air for good measure.
Send him off, ref. Time waster.
So he's quickly kicked in the general direction of where it needs to go.
No, send him off. Stefan Ortega starts the semi-finals. Who's this? You remember it?
Stanisic. Josip Stanisic, the young right back / centre half.
How many subs do you get?
5.
2 was maybe more than 5.
It's not. I don't. Again, he's German. He can count. He's not gone.
Mane, Davies.
1, 2, 3.
Mane,
Fjoff.
Davies, Tell, Müller, Stanisic.
That's 5.
Fair enough.
Or Fumph, as Tuchel and everyone from Bayern would say. That's Coman that was offside. Not
Yeah, I knew that.
Matthias Tell. I thought it was Tell.
Oh,
that
no,
was
Tell
offside.
was miles on side.
Yeah, he's fine. I'll be well annoyed by that. And commentary level at Blackburn.
Oh, come on.
What
Should you put that game on?
that was a 92nd minute win level of it.
Oh, wow.
Should we see if they're still celebrating it? Because we're not gonna. That's not gonna happen here, is
Probably
it?
not.
We're not gonna miss 4 Bayern
There you
goals.
go.
Oh, there's a bundle in from a corner.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah, count off the keeper.
No, own goal.
I don't really know what happened there.
Oh,
Oh, there's
the
another
goalkeeper.
goalkeeper. It was Chris.
The Coventry
What
goalkeeper
is it?
scored.
No, I said Chris. I don't know who the bloke is. I just gambled his name's Chris.
The Coventry goalkeeper scored an equaliser.
I don't know, that's Chris.
That's cool. That's quality. That's absolutely quality.
His name's it's Ben Wilson.
Ben Wilson's just
Right,
scored
that
from a
was
corner
Chris.
to level it in the 92nd minute. Well done, Ben. Good on you, son.
By the way, this has also got Callum Doyle playing for Coventry.
They like City's affiliate.
They've got two young City young Arsenal players. Tuners Brand is... I know it's low. I thought it might be permanent. Wow. Well, what a game we've been treated to here with last minute goal. Yeah, well, we've got 4 minutes left of this one, and then we'll go. I know we've got minus a minute. I can't read.
Well, no, because you said it's called the 92nd. Then they just finished celebrating the 95th.
Yeah, maybe.
Here come Blackburn.
Falling.
Oh,
and it's headed away.
Can't believe the goalkeeper.
Is there a winner here in Coventry? No, that's game over. Lovely.
The rest of them fancy sticking around for long then.
Back to
Football.
Bayern.
Yeah.
Don't say we don't treat it to a catalogue of fixtures. Here comes
Bernardo Silva.
Oh. What a disappointing
That
attack.
Blackburn will look better than Bernardo Silva.
He's for half a second he failed to put across.
I love Ryan Hedges.
Yeah?
I don't know who plays on the wing. I know who plays Blackburn.
Let's find out. Ryan Edges.
Here comes Goretzka. Tell. Mane.
He's got yellow.
Mane. He's ran off the pitch. He's on a corner.
Edges is a winger, yeah, plays right wing.
Oh, come on.
Welsh as well.
Knowledge. He put the ball in the corner for Bayern. Tuchel's had enough. He's sat down, he's got his water. He's just going to sit there for the next 10 minutes and then go home. That's handball.
Welsh should have been pen.
VAR, where are you at? They're checking it.
That's going to be a Bayern pen.
This has got to be a Bayern pen. It should be a penalty.
Well, Bayern might get a goal in this tie at least to make it not look like a complete
This has got to be a penalty.
Man City mockery.
Surely.
I think that's what is being checked. Yeah, we're getting a potential penalty check here in the Champions League.
This should be a penalty.
Bayern Munich should.
Hey.
Benfica, goal. Antonio Silva, 3-2. 3 minutes to play.
That's also a penalty.
Okay. It's a bit a little too late. It's now 5-2.
Let's go check it. Tatum's going to
We might have a pen in this game. There's a goal in the Benfica one.
It's all kicking off.
It's all happening. Can Benfica score a third? It still won't matter. They've conceded too many.
It's 5-2 now in aggregate.
Yeah, that's the thing. If they hadn't conceded any tonight, they'd be in good stead.
And could Bayern level this game up in the 90?
Level the match.
Yeah. Penalty!
Come on. I don't know what this is, but I love it.
Oh, isn't that on Peter Walton's top quality knowledge?
Wait, Akanji's on a yellow. If Akanji gets booked here... If he gets booked here, I'm in the semi-final.
Please book him.
Why? What's a good game? He's through anyway at this point.
And?
He hasn't been booked, by the way.
Oh, lucky sod.
Oh, but if he gets the red face, he's going to get booked.
I don't know who's taking it, but I hope they score.
I hope they get run over and make sure the turf's alright.
Oh, they put the ball over again like Haaland.
Just as nice as...
Is Alphonso Davies taking it? No, Kimmich.
No. I don't know if Kimmich, he's just the captain, isn't he? So he's probably holding it for someone else, or he might take it.
Goretzka.
They're all in and about.
Müller? It could be anyone. I don't know.
Genuinely.
Thomas Tuchel.
Tuchel runs on, smashes out.
Knees on
It's going to be Joshua Kimmich.
Oh, wow. Oh, please score, just so it doesn't like City have whitewashed him. Kimmich from the penalty spot, 8 minutes to go. Could he start an 8-minute comeback?
Here we go. Bayern against
Kimmich
against the clock.
Ederson. Time's running out. He don't look like he wants
this isn't a pressure pen at all, mate.
No.
If you score, yay. If you don't,
Kimmich.
okay.
Score!
Down the middle, makes no mistake. The Bayern fans applaud.
Lovely
jubbly.
It's clap. That boy's loving it.
Bayern 1, Man City 1, 4-1 aggregate to Manchester
It's not a whitewash,
City.
though. It's not a whitewash.
It's not, but I don't think that matters.
But that's to me.
I voted draw. Well done, Yellowstone. You're part of the 6% currently spot on.
Right, let's manifest it. Bayern come back. Bayern are coming back. 7 minutes.
You know what? They
goals.
score another, and then another, and then another. I'll believe.
Do you know what? If they score for the 85th minute, who knows?
That's probably some out of time.
Yeah. Oh, this is getting tasty, this one. We're picking this up.
Let's go Bayern. Let's go Bayern. This is what they all sing, I've heard.
Yeah. Well,
Alvarez on for Haaland, he's stopping to
Get
applaud.
off.
Tuchel's fuming that they're taking their time about it. Stop to
Right,
applaud
Bayern
again.
pull this off. Oh, it'll be magical. It's not going to happen.
Let's go Bayern.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bayern Munich on the ball, delete.
And Bayern on the back.
Upamecano,
Got no urgency. Why are we going
Sommer.
backwards?
delete. They don't believe like we do.
We still
Mane.
believe.
Davies.
We still...
And he's skinning Akanji for pace.
Kanji.
Ball in. Tell. Touch.
Touch.
Shoot.
Oh,
It's over.
miss.
If that's in, fully, buying a
Genuinely.
Bayern shirt and jumping up and down because it's happening.
Manifestation would have happened. So the thing is that they could have scored 4 tonight, Bayern. That penalty could have been to make it 4-4.
Alas.
I mean, that's showing 4-2. The amount of chances they've had, City can count themselves very, very lucky. But also probably deserve to go for it.
I don't think Real were all that impressive either, so I don't think... I think if City haven't been at their best, but they've shown me enough that they'll be able to beat that Real side against Chelsea. So it's just who steps up on the
You've
night.
got to remember that Real didn't look good against City in that second leg, and then Rodrigo found 2 goals from
City
absolutely
didn't
nowhere.
have Haaland. That's what I'm saying. Haaland makes a difference for me.
Does he?
Yeah.
Has Erling Haaland ever played against Antonio Rudiger? That's assault from the number 14.
I don't know why the Lino ran over like it's going to kick off. It is now kicking off. Is a yellow card awarded? Lino saw what's going. He saw into the future and went, I need to get involved.
He's manifesting this vibe.
Well, Laporte got subbed on at one point, by the way. He's now booked. For literally getting Coman in a headlock. That could be a red.
Genuinely.
Oh, there's a steward out. Tuchel's fighting someone.
Tuchel gone.
Thomas Tuchel's been
Tuchel's
sent
gone.
off. It wasn't Laporte that got booked. It was
Tuchel's been
Tuchel.
sent off.
The steward.
Where's he going? Where's he going?
He's in the Bayern end.
He's going to stand behind.
Oh, he went for a run.
He
He ran on the pitch and off he goes.
Na 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 na.
Yeah.
Hey, goodbye. Tuchel's gone. He's in the crowd. You can see him. He's down there.
Yes. With the fans.
It's like the iconic venue, mate. We just want to sit behind.
No, but he stands there like on top of the thing. In behind now. Alvarez. Takes it past Davies. No, he can't. Davies now back to Sommer. We've got a red card.
Oh, he's had the opportunity to use the red card, hasn't he? And just because of the fact he's made to sit behind the dugout.
So pointless. He can still shout at the ref.
Doesn't have to sit behind. He doesn't get sent to the stands. Doesn't have to go back down the dressing room. Just to sit behind the...
I'd love it if he whips out a megaphone or something. Just so we can call the ref a wanker.
He's
Louder.
shouting things at him. Yeah, that's a bit stupid. He can just still shout things at the ref.
I like the thought that Tuchel doesn't say anything as like swear words or anything like that. Just pointless insults.
enough.
He just keeps using like really good insults.
Yeah.
Like you're just not very good at your job and stuff like that. Just like insulting him, but nothing.
Oh,
bad.
Stanisic
Sanchez
is now
booked
in
for a
the
foul on Jack Grealish.
Genuinely, Turpin's going to go a massive paycheck go after this game.
Honestly, he sent off a manager.
That's pretty
He's booked like a kid.
He's booked everyone.
He's handing out yellow cards for a laugh.
Bayern could still draw this game, and that's semi-respectable. If they draw this game, that is respectable.
Yeah.
They just didn't do anything at Etihad, which is a problem. Like Leipzig drew at home, but when it came to what happened at the Etihad, they were nowhere near. I mean, they conceded 7.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker's on for Kevin De Bruyne. He could be leaving the club soon, Kyle Walker.
Well, yeah, rumours apparently Sheffield United are interested in him if they go up.
That'd be something.
Returning to
3.
where he began.
No, they're going to 4. City going to 4, that's what Kyle Walker just said.
Can't hold the right number of fingers.
I think his pinky was hid behind his index, or his wedding.
What? That was...
Which around your fingers? Pinky?
This is not a discussion we're having on the show. What's going on?
I don't know. I'll have to Google it.
So this is the only show you can just say anything.
We might as well.
Grealish
Because I
goes
wasn't
the
getting
corner.
these round the corner. But we were
Coleman's gonna
started
win
by...
Help us our play. It's going to be a Man City throw. They're going to take their sweet time to retrieve this ball. Oh, Grealish, too many balls. Yeah, I can't.
Cut the Thomas Tuchel, please.
Grealish. Bernardo. That's right, and he throws it to Alvarez, who heads it off. Oh no, it came off Tell again. Tell, that helped Grealish that time. Good, because he wouldn't have caught it if not. That's easy. Oh, Benfica have levelled. 3-3 in the 95th minute.
It's all over. Oh, no, there's no points in the 95th minute.
Peter moves.
How in the night? Oh, because Turpin went for a piss at the start of the game.
Remember Turpin just stopped for a bit.
Maybe he's being given a briefcase by a City.
Yeah. Sheikh Mansour himself greeted him.
What a game that's been. Why have we not watched that? We should have just stuck with it.
Now it's been booked for something as well. So loads of stuff's happening there.
We're seeing a lot of action. 15 shots. Bayern had 15 shots and only scored
Grado
one.
assist as well for the Antonio Silva goal.
Don't know, I've got him in my team. I think so.
I do. You wait for game and points there. Things we'll have to see. UCL fantasy. That game is over. Inter Milan are Champions League semi-finalists for the first time in a while.
And they'll play their rival.
Bitter
Milan
rivals.
Heated game.
I'm excited. I have to say, this is probably the most exciting Champions League semi-finals we could have got from the quarterfinals.
Derby and the two best teams in the world right now.
Yeah. I'm excited. Join us in 2 weeks' time for that. A load of streams in the meantime, but...
Also, look at all the Serie A games we've watched. They've been class.
Yeah, we won't be doing the Europa League semi-finals, though, guys, because I have exams and stuff, but we will do the Champions League ones.
And we'll do the Europa League final.
Because priorities, guys. Absolutely, but yeah, we will do. And if the Conference League final is anything interesting,
and I can't watch too much Man United.
No.
Let's be honest, if Man United got through, we'd watch Man United and Man United playing.
It's Juve, isn't it?
Yeah,
Juve Sporting, I think. I can't remember the bracket now.
Yeah, I think it is. That's Thursday. But join us tomorrow for that reverse leg. United were cruising until they threw it all away and ended up drawing 2-2. Should be an absolute cracker, that one.
Should be.
4 minutes to go here and then we can all go home.
Cohen putting the pressure on, cleared away. Over Meccano. Heads it back forwards. Kanji, Rodri.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, a draw isn't a horrendous result for Bayern. I know they're not through, but they won't disappoint with how they play. Well, they will be disappointed with how they play tonight. They've been crap.
No, I think they'll be disappointed with how they played last week. They'll be disappointed by the only thing they'll be disappointed by tonight is that they've not put away some of these chances. And if Meccano is still there. Oh, Mane's missed a sitter.
Oh. And he's alright. Oh, yeah.
He's just mocking us.
Blimey.
There's a bit of cramp for us.
I was a bit worried there, the way he just fell to the floor.
Man just sort of flopped.
Yeah, relaxed. Oh, I'm tired, I'm not.
Chilling.
And he's got a cramp. But yeah, no. I think that's the thing. If Bayern only lost 1-0 or 2-0, when Kimmich scored that penalty, that would have been huge.
Yeah.
I don't know. They've missed a lot of chances. I mean, as I said, they've had 16 shots now and only scored 1. That was from a penalty. And how Mane doesn't score that, I don't know.
Yeah. Man, Tuchel's just like, what can I do? What can I do? Because I started being back at Chelsea.
Has he made the wrong decision?
What, going to Bayern?
Yeah.
Nah, they'll sign an actual forward in the summer. I'm predicting now Santiago Jimenez from PSV and he scores 26 goals in his first Bundesliga season.
Fair enough.
There we go. If that's spot on, I'd have some sort of medal.
Yeah, they're going to need a striker. But I was thinking about to say, there are no strikers on the market right now.
Yes, there are.
Not like...
Ivan Toney, Victor Osimhen,
You can't
Harry
count
Kane.
Tony, not get...
That's 3 very good strikers on the market right now.
I guess from a Bayern, I was thinking more of a Chelsea point of view and I was thinking about it today.
I think if any big club wanted Ollie Watkins, they could get him.
No, he's signed a new contract with Villa tomorrow.
Do you know that? Okay.
Over $100,000 a week for I think 4 or 5 years.
Maybe not then.
Yeah.
But also, I wouldn't sign Ollie Watkins yet because it's just a flash of form. Other forwards available right now. I mean, there's gambles you could take. Obviously, Benji Sesko's about to go to Leipzig. If not, you'd probably be looking at someone like him.
Yeah.
Does that mean that Leipzig will be looking to sell? There's not really anything there that's all that appealing.
Andre Silva.
On Carlo Ramos. I think he's a very good player.
Mane.
A little rough around the edges.
Minutes ago.
To be fair, Leipzig are losing a forward in not Victor Osimhen, Chris Kunku. So that probably makes up for the Šeško. Yeah, I make Laporte, by the way, as an inverted left wing back. Here we go. Grealish, lovely.
There's a lot of things I've seen today, and that was not one I expected to.
Yeah, not really. Luton, by the way, late Carlton Morris equaliser.
Wow, that's huge.
They saved that game. That does mean that they're only a point above Middlesbrough, but they are still at least above Middlesbrough. And of course, it's not. It's full time.
Oh. Stanisic can Bayern maybe win the game?
Come on,
corner.
It's wide.
Yeah, corner. Can Bayern get a win?
But that doesn't mean obviously that Luton Middlesbrough game on Monday night is very exciting.
For who's going to get to play Millwall and who's not going to get to play Millwall? Yeah, I doubt Millwall will still be out there. What's the goal kick?
Who do you think's going to be out there?
Not.
Who do you think's getting players? Players prediction right now.
Norwich are rubbish. Coventry, I don't know if Coventry are so close.
Sunderland.
Yeah. That's full time.
Shout about it, mate. That's full time, guys. Who's your man of the match for you, bugger off? So spin you still, yeah, I know, right? Who's your man of the match?
Who was it? Kimmich. I don't know. Can't go Kimmich.
Oh, I don't know, man. I'll go. You know what? Matthias Tell looked pretty good when he came on.
10 minutes.
I'm going to go that goalkeeper for Coventry. He deserves his plaudits because he scored.
Ben Wilson.
Not to stream Comrade Ben's, mate. But, yeah. I think that's all from us today. We are back tomorrow evening. Manchester United Sevilla. Same time, same place, same guys. There's not going to be anyone else here. But it should be, hopefully, a more exciting game. Then, of course, back again on Sunday. 2 o'clock kickoff. Out.
Even if it's not, still check it out.
Yeah. If you're going to bed now, then check it out in the morning. Whatever suits you. Anyway.
Don't sleep.
Anything else to plug? Next week, big one. Manchester City versus Arsenal on Wednesday. That's going to be the big one. I think we're going to be live about 30 minutes before that one because there's other Prem games at 1:45. So, yeah, extra long build-up for City as well as I think Chelsea will be on as well. So probably keep tabs on that. But it's going to be good. There's going to be a lot of streams over the next coming weeks. Only 2 weeks' time we'll have the Champions League games. In fact, we should probably run through all the Champions League results. That seems like a fitting way to end the stream. So yesterday, Chelsea, Real Madrid progressed 4-0 on aggregate. Then Milan beat Napoli 2-1 on aggregate. Tonight, Bayern were knocked out by Manchester City 4-1. And Inter, well, it wasn't easy, but they beat Benfica 5-3. This sets up Manchester City versus Real Madrid and Inter versus Benfica. They'll be in 2 weeks' time. First of which, I don't know, they're both saying 9th of May at the moment, which isn't ideal. But we'll find out. It's probably at some point. But yeah, that's all from us today. We'll be back tomorrow, as I've said. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next.